So won't you sit
and just vibe, just vibe, just vibe, Got another one,
another one. So won't you sit
and just vibe, just vibe, just vibe. Used to want the wealth of 1,000 sheiks. Closet full of Jordan and silk on my sheets. 100-man fleet, all strapped to the teeth. No need for beef, cause it's all love, still respect in these streets. And that was me 20 years ago, being serious. Before reality hit my inexperience, I thought everybody wants the same goal. We on the same team, getting to that end zone. But if you don't play your part, then we don't win. Accept your share of the blame, cause we all men. Everybody got their own path and it's different. But lack of empathy makes us indifferent. Your struggles ain't really greater than mine, but how you handle it is how your character is defined. No need to cry over wasted time, a thing of the past. A grown man now, only out for the cash.
So what you want, dog?
A mansion and a yacht and a whole bunch of cars on a 20-acre lot.
What you need, dog?
Just 4 corners and a roof. Central AC, enough space for a booth.
What you want, dog?
10 timepieces looking royal. Chilling by the pool, all covered in oil.
What you need, dog?
Just one down like the soil. 6 or a 7 inch, you gotta be loyal.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need. Reminisce on times that I was chasing a dream. Getting where I didn't throw a stake in the team. The light will shine bright with my face on the scene. Anxiety builds, I don't wanna be seen. Let me play the cut and just hem up the seams. Whatever it takes just to get that cream. Fuel to the fire so we get that steam. Made a whole city lit with a nigga from Queens who played jury with a judge that'll rip that spleen. Hunt what you kill and make that shit clean. Crush what you build, keep your self-esteem. But that only happens if you just believe. To make it up to heaven, yo, that's how to achieve. A whole lot to finish before I cease to breathe. Give it to him straight, no trick up the sleeve. Duck the BS, I gotta bob and weave. I chill in the crib and I smoke my trees. A mansion and a yacht and a whole bunch of cars on a 20-acre lot.
What you need, dog?
Just 4 corners and a roof. Central AC, enough space for a booth.
What you want, dog?
10 timepieces looking royal. Chilling by the pool, all covered in oil.
What you need, dog?
Just one down like the soil. 6 or a 7 inch, you gotta be loyal.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
So what you want?
It ain't about a want, it's what I need.
Yeah,
We let the people
let them
know.
know on how
We make the speakers
City
blow.
Live, y'all. Come on,
Let all the people know.
everybody.
On how we make the speakers blow. You and your whip getting lit to this. Whether you on city strips or the middle of the sticks. The foundation that we built brick by brick, smooth as peppermint. This Carolina resident, never hesitant to run the interference. Might give them a sample, I didn't give them clearance. They seem incoherent at the sight of my appearance. They look into my eyes, all they see is perseverance. Maybe a little fearless, sipping that Uncle Nearest. Look at the rap game like ready to commandeer it. Then I'm disappearing like I don't wanna hear it. The face on my haters, hell yeah, I wanna cheer it. This ain't for the touchy-feely. Your support group might abort troops, and the captain they report to. Sucker, you old news, now heed my command. I'll have boots on the ground from 1,000 different fans.
Yeah,
We let the people
let
know.
them know on how
We make the speakers
City
blow.
Live, y'all. Come on,
Let all the people know.
everybody.
go.
On how we make the speakers
Hey yo,
blow.
you fucking with me, better get your shit right. I'm scarier than walking through Brownsville at midnight. Man, I've been there, the streets get darker than Wesley Snipes. You better have a gat, bat, or a knife. I was outside when niggas had Suzuki Samurais. Impala SS's the hoes with fantasize. Speakers going dumb like E40 in the whip. And you know that I keep it, got the 40 in the whip. Got the 30 in the clip. If you checking out my drip, they say, right there, put the hop in the hip. I say you fucking right. Young and I been nice. Like white people say, you're skating on thin ice. I was raised around savages. The shit that I seen make you say, damn, like fabulous. Niggas stretching coke just like Reed Richards. They moving that bass. Do you get the picture, my nigga?
Yeah,
We let the people
let
know.
them know on how
We make the speakers
City
blow.
Live, y'all. Come on,
Let all the people know
everybody
on how we make the speakers blow.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking. If you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. B-Dub Beats. Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man. Some things are worth pulling out for, like B-Dub Beats. Hear the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Damn, damn,
Oh,
damn,
man.
damn, rat. Damn, rat.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect. It is the effing podcast, and I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
Hassan, aka Alpha Dog, woof woof.
Yes, and it's a very cold weekend in Raleigh.
Shout out Kelly Joe, shout out Buddha. I don't know if either one of them are going to make it to the show tonight, but definitely shouting out the
Shout 'em
crew.
out.
Definitely shouting out.
Buddha's
the crew.
not coming?
I don't, I talked to him earlier and he was,
You know,
Iffy.
you know that nap.
he was iffy. So we'll shout out them. And also shout out to Cocktails and Conversations. Is that my girl's
Chanel Monet.
yeah, shout out Chanel Monet. Shout out her little thing that she got going on. I check that out once in a while. So definitely want to give her a shout out as well.
No doubt. Shout out, shout out. So, yeah, it's a cool night popping. We're going to start off with our customary shout outs. Shout out to 8th and Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. And then we have shout out to Dank Drinks.
Dank
The
Drinks.
dankest of drinks. Then we're going to give a shout out to Crimey Dealers.
Shout out.
Very crimey, very dealerish. And last but not least, shout out to Local Plug. Please eat responsibly. Now, there was an event earlier today. What was that event popping?
Flannel.
The flannel event.
Yeah, it was a flannel event. It was a day party.
It was a flannel event and day party.
Yes, I wasn't able to make it, but I heard it was pretty dope though.
Heard it was too.
Yeah,
Yes, it was off the Heezy.
off the easy.
Yeah, I wanted to check it out. Unfortunately, the show was tonight, so I had to put things together for tonight. Yes. My pain is y'all's pleasure watching. Make sure you
Sacrifice.
like, subscribe, share,
Share.
comment, be in the chats.
Hit that
interact.
YouTube like button.
We read comments. We respond. We do all that shit. Be
I
respectful.
don't respond. I might read the comments.
Oh no, I'll read the comments. And we'll
read the
respond,
comments.
assuming
I
it's
don't
respectful.
respond.
If it's just some troll shit, we'll ignore it. If it gets too annoying, we'll
one
kick
thing
you out.
I want to touch on. I
Yes.
do want to touch on this before we go any further.
Go for
I
it.
was watching the clip on Angel. We were misinterpreted or misunderstood in one clip. They thought we were talking down on Angel. Nah, we would never do that. Beautiful black woman.
Angel
Yeah,
B's
they
biggest fan.
interpret
But
anything
then-
they want.
But then the other one that is just how, like you said, these white guys go out their way.
Yeah, white
I
women
mean,
too.
they go out their
Yeah,
way
hating.
to hate on Angel. It's sickening. It's sickening. You know, I'm scrolling.
Maybe it's just me. I'm used to it. They hate on anything.
Word, do you
But it's
think?
just sickening how much vitriol they got towards this young
It's
lady.
the internet.
Just
It-
make
you right,
sure
you
you
right.
subscribe.
Half these people wouldn't say that shit to Angel.
Hell
in
no,
person.
they'll
They wouldn't
probably
say half the
they
shit
probably
they
be
say to us in
fanned out.
person.
Fanned out.
You
Oh, can
right.
I get a picture from you? They
Yeah, I
probably
don't really
fanned
get
out.
into all that.
Speaking of fanned out, I heard, well, as you know, the state fair is going on. The weather's
Tomorrow's
perfect
the
for the
last
state
day.
fair.
Oh man,
Is
the male
tomorrow the last
groupies
day?
were out in
Yeah,
full.
that's what I was getting ready to
NBA
talk about.
young boy was at the Raleigh State Fair,
Yeah.
and all the niggas was like, fuck groupie bitches. We gonna be some groupie niggas.
I love you.
I listen to all your music.
I'm like,
Your music inspires me.
I've tried to listen to a couple of the
I don't-
guys
I don't
of
get
his
Young
songs,
Boy.
but I will say this:
he's angry.
the following he has,
Oh,
is
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
He
I don't get it.
I
don't get it.
me personally, I don't see how moms taking their kids to his music is he's angry, which I get it. You know, everybody when they put music is and it's good is usually their pain and their struggle and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, yeah, it was like Raleigh been interesting in the past week. We had a whole lot going on.
I just don't understand the young. I mean, everybody.
I don't
Well,
get
not
it either.
everybody, not everybody, but
Understand
the
what?
young kids. Oh, he's got them.
I mean, but
He's got
it's no
them
different.
wrapped
It's no.
up.
If you really want to be honest, it's no different when we came up. You feel what I'm
Nah,
saying?
nah.
It's kind of a lot
It is-
different.
I'm gonna
It
be honest. I ain't seen this many male groupies for one. I have never
Well,
seen female groupies for NBA YoungBoy. Not saying they don't exist.
Well,
I'm sure they out there.
Yeah.
You just whenever you see NBA YoungBoy, you don't see a bunch of women around him. You see a bunch of niggas.
Right, because the music that he's speaking to the tone of these
and
to
that's
these,
what
to these men.
when
these
I was
young
growing
boys.
up, I didn't fanboy over
Yeah, I
over
feel you.
people that I look, that I like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Have you been around and have you able to get up close to
I've
them
been
and
around a
stuff
couple
like that?
of them, and I never like.
Yeah.
Oh, I
fanboyed
know
out.
I have because
Like,
I've
you
met
know,
quite a few.
you want to fit.
I've been
in.
around a few stars and stuff like
You
that. I
want to
never
fit
been
in.
fanned out.
You know what I'm saying? I've never been one to be starstruck.
No.
I've been around a couple of stars. I've never
I've
been
been
one
quite-
to
I've
be
been around quite a
starstruck.
few,
but,
but-
the way that, like Dub said, these young men
Hey man,
They was fighting over that nigga's jacket in the concert.
to respond to this guy like that, it's just, it's incredible. I'll say it's incredible, but it's
scary.
weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yo,
Hey, man.
when I saw that clip of them dudes fighting over his jacket and they were sitting there giggling while playing tug of war with the nigga jacket, I'm like, this is
The acclaim, the way they hold this young man up,
it's crazy.
it's crazy.
but he speaks that he's speaking there. What they
Pac spoke to us, but Pac had bitches too.
but listen though, the difference. Hold on, But see, this is why I say it's different. But it's different because everybody that we grew up off, all of them went to college. Most of them went to college. They
Pac
was
didn't go to
educated.
college.
I
Biggie
said,
didn't go to
I
college.
said most.
Jay
And the one,
didn't go to
hold on,
college.
time out. When I listen to what I'm saying,
Okay.
if you've been around most, right? So that means the ones that didn't go to college, whatever the case may be, right? They've been influenced around other people who has. So it's like kind of like a check and balance system. Right now, it's like it's no check and balance system because outside of K-Dot, who can we say that they have some type of levelty, a message that's not as reckless and you know, and
K Dot ain't even their generation. K
I
Dot's
get
our
what you.
generation.
I understand that.
They
So-
don't have any. That's why they have their celebrities talking shit about the 90s, because they don't have superstars to talk about. So they got to go back to our shit and criticize shit 30 years ago. That's why they bring up Martin and all that shit.
Because
they ain't got shit to talk about from their
Because
generation.
honestly, like you said, how many, like we had several people like we really rocked with. I only hear Youngboy. That's the only person I really hear people,
Well,
the
his-
kids talk about. That's it.
His demographic is between 18 and 35.
And you know, it was Dirk, but you know,
He's
Smirk
locked up.
gone.
That's
so
a big demographic.
It is. Actually, it's younger than that. Because if you saw the picture with that little white boy that's going viral at the state fair, he's younger than that. So it's actually pre-teens.
But yeah, shout out to NBA Youngboy and his following. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, if
like,
you listen, I listen to
it's
some of
crazy.
his music, and it's like he's angry. His music, like he's angry. Like, you know, he's been, you know. So it's like if you're a young man who doesn't know who he is, right, and you caught like in that muddle world, he brings that out. What he talks about,
yeah, I guess because whatchamacallit has the same effect. Rod Wave has the same effect.
yeah, like I said, yeah, Rod Wave. He play all his
love
music
Rod
is
Wave.
sad. You feel what I'm saying? So he got a fan base that love his sad music.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, but you know, hey, there's a lot of artists I don't get that the youth do. So I understand.
They're speaking on their site.
And not to sound like the guy who's like, get off my lawn, you know, but hey, if
It
he
ain't
got
even the
if
music.
he got it, he got it.
It ain't even the music. It's the male groupies.
I
Like
get
I
you.
said, where are all the women lined up screaming for NBA YoungBoy, like Immature and Bow Wow?
They can't get to him.
But you also look, but also look at it too, right? A lot of them probably they ain't getting pussy right now. You feel what I'm saying?
There were niggas not getting pussy. We didn't cheer for the niggas that was
I
getting
get what
pussy.
you said, bro. We had, but see, this again, we came up in a check and balance system. These young cats is not in no check and balance system. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't had nobody be like, hey, this is the right way to do shit. This is, and you got a segment of them don't feel like they need to listen to any OGs about anything. You feel what I'm saying? So the difference was we was able to listen and absorb, understand what's the correct way to supposedly do things. These guys don't.
Well, he would. NBA YoungBoy was here. Was it Friday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was at
I
the
know
State
that. I
Fair,
know the
and
concert was packed.
It was before the
His
concert.
show was last night.
Yeah, I know it was packed. I
So
know it
yeah,
was
he
packed.
did that the night before the show.
I
So
did
he
see there was a
decided-
fight at the show.
Of course.
I did see
NBA
that as
YoungBoy.
well. You know what
Broken
I'm
cars.
Yeah, broken
Bro,
cars.
of course
all
they were
young
breaking in
nigga
the
shit.
cars. You know,
I don't get it.
well, they were doing that the week before that
Chris
too at the
Brown.
Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
Chris
So
Brown
you know,
was bringing
whenever
broken
they bring a big event, that's what's going to be a product of a huge event like that.
I do not get it, but hey, if that's what floats your boat, I don't knock it.
Definitely, you know, shout out NBA YoungBoy.
But
and
Yeah.
his
you
fan
see
base.
why they talk about our shit from 30 years ago. They ain't got shit to compete with it. They ain't got a Martin. They don't have a YN. Their Martin is Kai Cenat.
That's
it.
true. That's true.
They don't have a sitcom that they can reminisce 30 years from now.
No.
They don't have
They
artists.
have reality shows.
Yeah, that's why they got to analyze
What-
shit from
what-
30
what is
years
it?
ago and find
What is it?
toxicity.
Baddies and
It's not memorable shit.
I deplore that show.
I do too.
I despise that show.
I don't even know what that show is.
It's
a
just
show
some
where them
girls
chicks get
that
up
be
there and
fighting
start fighting
each other.
You know, just that's what is it?
Play that mean girl.
Love and Hip Hop
Yeah.
evolved into.
That's
what
what Basketball Wives, all those reality
what those
shows.
reality shows
That's
evolved
what they
into
do.
now.
You
That's
got to
where they're
have
at
some
now.
fight in there.
Gotcha.
And I just despise those shows.
All right.
Despise them.
Let's go ahead and get into the topics because the big news of the week, Operation Royal Flush.
Yeah, we got to switch. Yeah,
Feds
yeah.
always be trying to come up with a little catchy name when they.
Well, they got to call it a name.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They try to get as catchy.
I don't
as they
like
can.
it for the lack of originality. I did a Google search on Operation Royal Flush, and it's like a bunch of Operation history.
How many car jargons could you come up with?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, y'all got to get creative. There was like some shit in World War II called Operation Royal Flush, and they're just reusing
Oh,
Yeah.
Look who's running it.
Yeah, but anyway, basically, what's going on is it looks like there were an FBI investigation into illegal gambling rings. They ended up getting Chauncey Billups, currently the coach of the Trailblazers, and Terry Rozier, current guard with the Miami Heat. Of course, they got other people, but they just happened to name the most high-profile black people that were involved in this. Yeah, but there were two schemes. One of them was focused on insider sports betting, and another involved rigged poker games, and that was what they got Chauncey Billup on. They claim he was
Allegedly.
allegedly. They claim he was a part of a rigged poker game nationwide, and it involved tens of millions of dollars being gained in wire fraud, money laundering, extortion,
Mafia,
and gambling. And this is all from Kash Patel, the FBI director.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
This former podcaster.
Yes, former this gives
Yeah.
us hope. Nigga,
Yeah,
we might be the director of the FBI.
This
in a
motherfucker,
decade.
this motherfucker went from a podcast to a goddamn director, FBI director. Like, go figure.
Well, then it's a
That
good
give,
time
that
to
give
be.
us, hey, that give us hope.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Okay, I ain't mad at that, but yeah. So in addition to that, it looks like Chauncey was charged in the case of helping to rig poker games to defraud unknowing players who were lured to the games with the promise of playing against celebrities. And it looks like this happened in 2 luxury Manhattan homes, including one that was rented by Kylie Jenner in the West Village. And they use sophisticated technology to read and predict their victims' hands and ensure their victims lost. And they had little clips of the technology they used online. You got to see some glasses that would allow you to see through the cards and see what the card is. You had tables that would scan the cards and give information back to people.
Very
with
high tech
earpieces.
cheating. Very high tech cheating.
Yeah, it's
Allegedly.
very elaborate to be hustling.
Alleged,
some,
very high tech cheating stuff.
No, that's not alleged. That
was there.
Yeah. Card shuffling machines that appeared to be random but were rigged with tech to read the playing cards and generate a prediction of which player had the best hand. So these were rigged shuffling machines. That's interesting. And it looks like information was sent through interstate wires to an off-site operation who would message one of the players who was referred to. The players were referred to as quarterbacks. And the players would use secret signals such as tapping certain chips or their chin to signal other cheating players who had the best hand.
It's a whole operation going on in there.
Mm-hmm. Poker chip trays had hidden cameras that could read the cards on the table. The cards also had markings making them visible to people wearing specifically designed sunglasses or contact lenses. And so they said this dates back to 2019, and it involves four of the five major crime families in New York: the Gambinos, the Lucchese. I know I'm spelling that wrong. The Lucchese. Okay, they gonna fuck me up.
They are.
Yeah, the Genovese family and the Bonanno family. And they all took a cut of the profits. They're accused of using extortion and robbery to collect unpaid debts and laundering proceeds through cryptocurrency and other means, which is the number one point of cryptocurrency: money laundering. Yeah, so they said the machines were a very integral part of the hustle, the card shuffling machines. They said they were getting these machines from robbing people at gunpoint. So they had to steal these machines.
But
Yeah.
you
just run up and steal the machine.
Yeah, so they're accused of carrying out a gunpoint robbery to steal a specific model of the machine from a victim. So, yeah, apparently somebody had a specific model of the machine. I guess for one reason or another, they couldn't get it through normal means, so they pulled a gun and robbed the motherfucker who had
But you
it.
know what's crazy though?
Yes.
I did a Google search and they said they arrested 31.
31 people.
And you only
Why
see
is I don't
three.
see?
Oh, yeah, you
I
only
only
know
see
two.
3.
No, you see 2 from
Well,
this
2.
case.
But they
Well,
named the other niggas.
We know 3 of them though.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett.
No, don't do that.
Well, he was involved. He was
said
there.
Kevin was there.
No, I know, but we talking about like that's been charged. Damian
Oh, no.
Jones, he's been charged. He's
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups, and Terry Rozier. We only see those 3 pictures. We don't see the other 20-something other people that's supposed to have been arrested in this. So this is where I call foul. Because if you telling me you did an arrest and you got these guys plastered their face all over the news all week, where the other 20-something other people at? If you just name all those crime family, you want to poster their shit up more than you want to poster their Chauncey Billups and them. So this is why I call BS. And this is why I say, look where we getting this information from. We getting it from somebody who's on a hot seat already that they trying to get off. And then in the meantime, they're sitting here, the government shut down, but you're going to call Adam Silver up there to the damn Congress to talk about this. Like, come on, man.
I mean, we already knew that NBA players gamble. We
knew
know
this.
that athletes gamble. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Now, to the extent of what they're doing to cheat people out of money, hey, it is what it is.
They probably been doing that shit for I don't know neither.
And on top of that, when you're going to gamble with that type of money, I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas where at least I think I have a chance. You see what I'm saying? I think it's not rigged, even though it probably is in Vegas too. But going to one of these card games, you know that this is probably more than likely going to be rigged. You just know it because the stakes are going to be so high. So why would I risk? Because I'm basically giving my money away. To one of these
like I said,
parties.
this whole thing just don't sit well with me. Because like I said again, you waited till the league opening night, then you made arrests, coordinated arrests from East Coast to Pacific, West Coast, around 6 a.m. But I don't see no other pictures. You telling me this is the mafia? You name the mafia, the crime mafia families. But I don't see no other pictures. I don't believe this shit. Now, we know, like we said, we know. So, cancel culture, I want y'all to pause right quick. Because, number one, like we said, we know about these guys. This is what they do. And in basketball, football, baseball, all those leagues, these are millionaires. They play cards they gamble amongst each other. They ain't got nothing else to do.
Like I told you earlier, they should have never ever legalized sports.
Couldn't do that. I mean, you had no choice.
You had no choice.
You had no choice.
You should have. Okay.
You had no choice because
people
before
were going to keep betting.
Listen, you had
that's
this.
cool.
This
we
the
can leave it like that. But now that we've
Government wants their
legalized
cut.
it,
yeah, but
now we've opened up Pandora's box, and now we have all these other things going on along with it.
So, like Jaylen Brown said, why is we not doing more to protect the players instead of if you open up this Pandora box for betting? So everybody getting money off of this, but you're not protecting the product itself. You just telling them every year, you give them pamphlets, you show them a movie. Don't do this now. You know you can't bet, but meanwhile, what they do on the court raises billions of dollars.
Everybody's performance, from the starter to probably about whoever gets on the court, your performance.
You got 15 players on that. You got 15
critiqued
players on that damn team.
It's one thing before when they might have. Now with the Terry Rozier thing, because those are two different cases.
Allegedly, because you can't prove whether he hurt unless you got solid evidence that you can prove that this man wasn't hurt.
Like
you can't prove it. I don't give a damn. Hold on, wait. I got you. Let me say this. You can't prove it. I don't give a damn. Somebody dropped that money on my damn lap as soon as I came out the damn game. You can't prove whether I'm hurt or not.
Well, hey, that's where we're at now.
You can't.
That's where we're at now.
Yeah, so in addition, it looks like in total, the people are accused, the defendants are accused of using technology to steal more than $7 million from victims in the New York area. They said one victim was defrauded out around $1.8 million in rigged poker games in Midtown Manhattan in June and July of 2023. And in June of 2023, two victims were defrauded of $46,500 and $105,000. So basically, it looks like this leads to the second issue with Terry Rozier. It says when players are failing to repay debts they've accrued from poker games, the defendants use extortion and threats of violence to get their money. So they're saying that's kind of leading to the Terry Rozier One of several NBA players who allegedly provided information about upcoming games to their criminal partners, who in turn used straw bettors to place multiple bets based around the tips. So they're basically saying Terry Rozier allegedly may have been in debt and had to use his knowledge as being a NBA player to give them inside information that would influence their betting.
And of course, Terry Rozier would be playing for who?
The Heat. Yeah. So, this is allegedly spanning from December 2022 to March of 2024, during which Rozier and Damon Jones used secret information about the NBA, which they got through their connections and friendships, to place bets on games.
Damon Jones one is wild because you're going to throw the king under the bus. That's
what exactly did he
throw him
say
under the
about
bus.
it?
Well,
he just let bettors know when he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
But the problem I have with this is, right, look at the timeline of this investigation. This was before Trump and them was even offered. Patel he was a podcast. He doing what the fuck we're doing right now.
Yeah.
That's what he doing. So here you are, 2 years later, you're talking about shit that ain't happened recently. You feel what I'm saying? Then the numbers are not adding up. You saying over 7 million in New York. Then you go over here, you said the other person was defrauded 48,000, 100-something thousand. I'm like, okay, so what's the total amount that they supposed to have ripped people off? The numbers is not even exact. Then on top of that, I'm gonna still keep hammering on this. Where are the other 27 other people at? You said 31 got arrested. Where are their fucking pictures at?
I guess they gave them because we know who these three were.
Nigga, we know them too. We know about the Gambino and them. We know about them.
Hell yeah, the Wu-Tang told us.
Exactly.
They
We
did.
know about the Gambino family.
Look,
We know
it
about
definitely
them.
ain't right.
They in rap
My
lore.
question is
So
this.
I'm like, come on.
My question is this: does Chauncey get his job back?
Yeah.
We don't know. They're both suspended. Terry
They
Rozier
are
and
definitely,
Chauncey
but
Billups.
I mean, it didn't have nothing to do with the integrity of the game.
I don't know. So they're talking about in March 2023 about Terry Rozier telling his co-conspirators he would leave a game early with a supposed injury, allowing them to place more than $200,000 in bets that he would not reach his expected statistical totals for the game.
So do they have this is on hard? Do they got?
It's
this
an
report?
accusation.
Exactly. So we don't. Somebody said I said this shit. Like, come on. That's too loose.
Didn't your boy open the door for all this? Porter, was it Porter we were talking about? Who was
His brother.
Jonte Porter.
Porter opened the door for all this.
They had clear paper trace from him to his co-conspirators.
I mean, gambling is rampant in the NBA.
I mean,
Very much
they
so.
do it before it was legal.
Yeah.
So again, the fact of the matter is, this is what I'm gonna keep saying. You can't prove whether he was hurt. Number one. Number two, unless you got a paper trail, you got him saying it, recorded, videotape. I don't care about what somebody said that I said, because anybody can say if the police get involved, yeah, he said it.
Well, we'll see how it play out. Like you say, you can't unless they pull up some definitive information of him saying, "Look, I'm not going to be playing but so many."
All I'm
minutes
just
tonight.
saying is, I don't believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, give me the other 27. Let me see them other 27 faces. If you can't show me other 27 faces, don't holler about this is a mafia ring. Because we know black people ain't no damn mafia. We ain't part of no crime organization. So again, where the other 27 other people at? Let me see that.
Yeah, I mean, that's an issue. I do agree. Yeah, of course, most high profile black folks are getting named in this, and Gilbert Arenas called that out. Gilbert Arenas wanted to know why all these people are getting arrested, yet it's only black folks that are getting named.
Here's what's cracking.
No, we got something to discuss. Look, I'm good for all the trolling. That's cool, but Rachel Nichols is foul.
What did Rachel Nichols do, Gil?
She used my video, and she actually wrote that I possibly snitched.
Oh, no, Rachel.
I listen, I'm going to troll with the best of them. But to ask that question,
No, she didn't do that.
because then it makes me really want to, like, first of
Yeah.
all, two of them niggas is gambling on NBA. One is throwing poker games and robbing his friends. Ain't got shit to do with me. I'm gonna tell on this nigga. Wow, I'm gonna tell on him. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? My case is all a whole bunch of Igors and Igors, right? And I don't like this. What's going on? I see the word mafia.
Yeah.
But the only faces I see is Negroes.
Yeah. Not Crenshaw Mafia.
NBA. You know what I mean? It's NBA. Like, wait a minute. Hold on, man. Like, what's going on here? Y'all, what y'all going on? What the NBA do to y'all?
Brother polite. Brother, that's
I had to
brother
think about
knowledge.
it. It's mafia, but it's just local.
You've been
black.
around brother knowledge. You've been
Just
around
local
brother.
black.
Been around brother
The
knowledge.
international crime bosses, blacks. Right. Okay.
You need a face.
They don't got jumpers.
You need a face.
They don't got jumpers. None of them gave Kobe
Like I'm
60.
gonna see, like, look, I watch enough movies to know the last group you want to snitch on is the mafia.
Yeah. Adam Silver, you wasn't gonna open those arenas up as polling stations.
I listen. I watch Dateline. They still ain't found people since 1947.
When you seen them?
I like my YouTubing career. And we enjoy it as well. Blessed to be employed by the good folks over at Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Woo, woo.
Okay, so that was Gilbert just basically discussing his view on what's been going down, and pretty much we've agreed with Gilbert on that. You know, all these mafia families being named, why aren't individuals being named in addition to the NBA players that are involved in this? It's obvious that, you know, there is sort of, I feel, a racial connotation with this because it is the NBA and because it is high-profile black players. And I do think there was overemphasis on it because Stephen A. and Jason Williams talked about this same issue on First Take when it went down. And even Jason Williams was kind of like, this seems to be excessive for what it is.
Yeah, it's poker.
Yeah.
This is you acting like you acting like that. First of all, if it was any type of extortion or somebody they said violence took place. They said violence. So if some type of violence took place, we'd have heard about that.
Yeah.
They would have reported that. We ain't hear nothing about somebody got robbed, murdered because of none of that stuff. So the thing about it is, this is why I be trying to caution people when they use certain words and they describe black people and other folks. They be trying to make it sound like it's like, oh my gosh, it's mafia. They look at the words mafia, violence,
Italian mafia.
exactly. But we didn't see no pictures. But it seemed like they got beef with the damn NBA for some reason. And then, like I said, this investigation took place before. Now, we do know all major league, sports league have connections to the FBI because before they draft your ass, don't matter whether it's baseball, basketball, football, hockey, they're doing an extensive research on your ass. They're checking every fucking thing. They got connections to the feds. So the fact that Terry Rozier, he was under investigation by the NBA did their own due diligence investigation. They cleared him. And then all of a sudden the feds talk about, oh, we charging him. Now, they don't have to share their information with the NBA. True indeed. But you trying to tell me the NBA don't have no connection. They're doing, before, even when they get these millions of dollars, you're getting research. So if the NBA cleared him, but the feds come in saying, oh, no, he did something, you going right behind them and say that they dropped the ball pretty much, which I don't believe that.
Yeah, I agree. But in Gilbert's case, he was making a big deal about it because, of course, about a month or two ago, Gilbert got arrested for his own issues related to gambling, and Gilbert has maintained his innocence since. He released a follow-up video basically saying he doesn't mind the trolling and all that, but if anybody is seriously implicating him in this current Operation Royal Flush, he has lawyers that will probably sue for slander, because what he's saying is his incident was separate from what's going on now, and Gilbert is basically saying all he did was rent out his mansion.
And he can say that it's separate, but people don't understand, nor do they care. It to them is all the same thing because you're basketball players.
Yeah.
So we figure you're kind of running in the same circle.
And
or
you
ran across
you
each
black,
other.
and you black.
But also another thing he pointed out is this operation has been going on since 2019. Gil shit happened during the pandemic.
And of course, Gil also said that he was going to tell.
Yeah.
So of course that there's going to be even more onus on, well, Gil might have had something to do with it because you kind of implemented yourself in saying these things, even if you're not involved with this.
But the Gil stressed his shit happened in Los Angeles or on the West Coast at his mansion he owned. This shit with Chauncey Billups happened in New York, 3,000 miles away, and they're unconnected.
Well, it happened in multiple states.
You are correct. That happened.
Named New York, Miami,
this one specifically,
Vegas.
Like I'm saying, they're just going to think it's NBA players.
You're
black, and you're playing poker.
Yeah,
it's all the same.
So that's
thing
why
to
Gilbert
us.
is saying what he's saying. He wants to let the rest of the world know my shit is different than everybody else's.
And outside of that, he also trolled and said, "I'm telling."
Yeah,
that's what he did when he first came out.
He said, "I'm telling."
He said, "I'm telling. I ain't going." So, like I said, if I might be wrong, but I think he rented out. I think it was in. I think we just know it's West Coast, but like you said, poker, black, NBA, all of y'all know.
Yeah. Well, Gilbert said his role in his. He said all he did was rent his mansion out and supply that table that y'all saw a picture with.
He didn't play or nothing.
He claims he didn't play, nor was he involved in the hustle that was going on. All he did was just
supply the house.
Yeah, and supply the house and the goods, I guess. So Gilbert is stressing his innocence amongst all of this, and that's what he was kind of saying. Like, I don't mind people joking about this shit, but don't put my name in this shit and have me get in more trouble because, Gilbert already got a case going on. He don't want y'all throwing his name out there.
Your name's already thrown in.
But, I mean, yeah, they're talking about it, but not legally. Legally, he's not involved in any of this shit, and Gilbert can get in trouble.
Technically, he kind of, like I said, NBA.
Guilty by association.
Black. Poker.
Yeah, he's guilty by association, though.
People are going to
just said it. He black poker. That's it.
People are going to take the time to separate.
People. But what he's
that's
saying
why
is
he reminding
people, hey, I ain't involved in that. Now, niggas like us, we can do stupid shit like that and tie them to it, and nothing will happen. But we talking about Rachel Nichols and people in the media who are credible
outside of culture.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't keep throwing Gilbert's name in there. Now, if we just want to talk about Gilbert and just implement him in shit that he ain't involved, fine. But if Rachel Nichols or somebody do it and fuck his paper up, he coming to see you.
You remember I was going back saying that certain people, when they say things, what they say or possibly do, but mainly what they say, it carries more weight. You have to respond sometimes. Sometimes you just can't turn the other cheek and walk away because that shit can fuck with your money, especially if you up there. You feel what I'm saying? I was referring to that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj spat they was talking about because you was like, you sometimes just don't respond. Like you got to. Sometimes you have to, depending on what it is. If it's gonna fuck with your money, you got to.
Yeah. So Gilbert had to respond, let people know it's cool to joke, but don't seriously tie my name into this. Otherwise, there could be some problems with my lawyers and shit and all that. But yeah, they got Kevin Garnett too, because Pablo Torre said that Kevin Garnett was among several ex-professional athletes who attended these private poker games.
Paul Pierce, all them niggas, Shaq probably.
They gamble.
That's what they do.
They gamble.
So now, what's this operation gonna do? You gonna go after NBA players, former or current NBA players that was gambling?
We knew gambling was heavy in the NBA with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the one who really was like,
everybody does that. We knew that.
We knew it was prevalent then. Michael, Charles, all them. Like, we knew that. They're not breaking anything new to us.
Yeah, but these are private events. I get it. If you're going to charge me with something, if you're going to go ahead out of your way and charge me with something, if anything, it's minor on the tax laws. You feel what I'm saying? All you gonna do, and with them being millionaires, multimillionaires, they just pay what they didn't pay. That's it. But how they making this out to be, saying this is an organized crime, that takes a whole nother ball game.
What they're saying, especially with the Chauncey thing, is they're cheating people to
right,
beat
but what
them.
I'm saying
That
is
super illegal.
Right, but what I'm saying is now that they naming former and probably current players. So what I'm saying is this investigation going to net these players because they participate and play? Did this takes on a whole nother? So it's like you're targeting them for playing card games that we do amongst ourselves. If we got a party, a cookout or something like that, we're playing tunk or we're playing spades for money.
But the thing is, though, this game is rigged. If it's a fair game, you can't say
I get you, but if
this is a rigged game,
right? But
running.
what I'm saying is, if you naming players, like Kevin Garnett, you're naming him saying he attended his party.
Yeah.
Why is that important? What's important now is who is part of the co-conspirators that allegedly doing it.
It's the sensationalism of the story.
But see,
you got to link as many famous names to it.
We don't have to do all that.
No, we don't.
We don't. We know we can use our imagination and know that majority of them play amongst themselves in every fucking league. Basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer. If they are playing sports, they are gambling amongst themselves.
But like I said, it's the rigged aspect of it. It's not that they're playing.
You. Again, what I'm saying is now, outside of that, Kevin Garnett's name was named because he attended this. Kevin Garnett, as well as
Paul Pierce,
all of them naming because they attended this. You just said the sensationalism of them going. But what I'm saying is the feds going to what? You're going to charge them or what? Because all I'm saying is it's no need naming nobody who went to these fucking events because we know. We damn near know everybody in the fucking league done attend some type of private
some names
private gambling party. I mean, duh.
That is true. So yeah, the feds did acknowledge that Kevin Garnett was at these parties. However, they did clear his name. They said he wasn't implemented in any type of crime or any connection to that. They just said he was at this event believing it was an after party, not realizing it was a poker event. And they said Garnett chose to leave early upon realizing the nature of the gathering. And when asked if he was present at these poker games, Garnett said, "Anything is possible." No, he didn't say that. Yeah, they just said he chose to leave early, and they reported he had not been contacted by federal authorities and is not accused of any wrongdoing. So, but they named him still. So I see what Hassan is saying, because why did we need to know Kevin?
Everybody know. If they got money, they're gambling.
Just think of any basketball player. Any one of them could possibly be in there.
No, we can. No. Let's take it off. Just think of any sport player, basketball,
any athlete,
any
could have possibly been in the building.
Any athlete could be gambling.
Mm-hmm.
They got nothing else to do. But this is what happened with rich folks. And then look at the theme. Diddy gets convicted because he's a rich folk. He's rich and he's doing what rich people do.
Yeah.
Here we are. We got multi-millionaire basketball players and coaches doing what rich people do. Gamble. High stakes gamble.
Yeah.
And what the fuck are we mad about?
The way that it happened, that's the whole point of the thing. Is it's a rigged game. If it's they're
Allegedly.
gambling. No, like Dub said, it's not alleged. The stuff is there. The table that you can that can see the cards, all that stuff is there.
I got you.
So that is where the investigation part comes from. They're cheating to beat people at poker. It's not they're playing poker.
But they said organized crime. They named the organized people,
And
but we
that's
don't
true.
see nobody else. So
But
that's why I said I can't
They
dive.
wouldn't say nothing about anybody if it was a legal game. If it was a fair game, they wouldn't have said nothing about anybody. But because they were using
okay,
what?
but see,
They had
but
the
listen
table,
though, but
they
this
had glasses.
But this is where you're missing at. They said Chauncey was used as a face card. So that he's not. They didn't say he participated. They didn't say he owned any of that shit. They just said he's used as a face card, meaning they probably paid him to say, "Hey, y'all, come play with me at such and such a block." That's the charge. He's not participating. He's not owning none of that equipment. They're saying because these organized crime
because you gave
family,
them a place. Because you gave them a place to play, and they therefore
no. This is no. He's not owning none of these properties. What they're saying is he's advertising these poker events.
You're putting the face. You're the face of this poker event.
Exactly. So what they're saying is the organized crime family paying him money to say, "Come play with me in Miami," or "Come play with me in New York."
They're using you to set up your
So what I'm saying is, so this is where I'm saying is, where is he? I got paid just to say, "Come play." If I didn't participate, if I didn't own none of that shit, how I'm getting charged and my face is splattered over this whole shit? That's the part I'm talking about here.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, in addition to that, Stephen A. Smith like to put in his 2 cents. And this week he's very much trying to earn back his black card as he's lost it over the past couple of weeks running his mouth. But Stephen A. is saying Trump is coming for these sports leagues, particularly the NBA, because it's black, mainly a black league. And, Donald Trump, he feels, is taking action because people in the NBA have spoke up against Trump. And Trump has a long, long history connected to the world of sports because of those casinos. So he feels like there's a lot of people in the sports betting world who are pissing off Trump, and Trump is basically coming to get revenge on these people. I got that clip.
I'm not guessing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's being said. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming for the National Football League. Why you think this whole Bad Bunny thing and the Super Bowl halftime show is an issue? The NBA, and conveniently, this comes down the pike after opening night for the NBA season on ESPN when it had opened a day earlier on NBC. And he's not going to stop. And if you're talking about an illegal gambling operation that was taking place, whether it be poker games or anything else, don't just look at the players. Look at who they're connected to. And if you're looking at this particular instance, you're talking about the NBA today. Could you imagine right now, you're talking about the National Basketball Association. What kind of effect does this have on evaluation of sports franchises and how this could be perceived? This could end up being a big time moment for Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA. Similar to a David Stern moment when the Tim Donaghy situation took place. And right now, here's a statement from the NBA. We are in the process of reviewing the federal indictments announced today. Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups are being placed on immediate leave from their teams, and we will continue to cooperate with the relevant authorities. We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness, and the integrity of our game remains our top priority.
Yeah, so that was Stephen A. Emphasizing he wasn't questioning the legitimacy of the FBI investigation. He's arguing that the scope and presentation of the arrest, including the FBI director's involvement, appear political. And I kind of agree with Stephen A. on this one.
I definitely agree on Stephen A. with this one.
Yeah, I thought it was weird how they had the FBI director making
Kash Patel.
Yeah, Kash Patel doing press conferences about this. Like Jason Williams said on First Take, he said there's much bigger scandals going on involving more money than this. Right. So why did it get so much attention from the FBI publicly.
And
because it's black.
And this isn't the end
Black
of it.
sales.
This isn't the end of it. This is definitely not the
Black
end of it.
sales.
If anything, it's the beginning of it.
No, but this goes to show all these so-called black MAGAs what time it is. He's really showing what it is, because a lot of them damn NFL and NBA players voted for his ass. They did.
Yeah.
Quiet as kept. They voted for him.
Yeah.
So now you seeing what this coming back. It's backfiring on
Bite
y'all.
you in the ass.
Yes,
Coming
it
back
is.
to bite you in the butt.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the FBI director, Kash Patel, responded back saying this is not a political issue. This is an issue driven by criminal evidence and not politics.
He a criminal.
And it's involving charges of wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, and illegal gambling. That's what Kash Patel said.
We ain't hear nothing about no extortion. We ain't hear nothing about no robbery. We ain't hear about nobody get killed. None of that shit.
Well, nobody got killed allegedly, but
Nobody got robbed. Listen.
Nah, people got robbed in these illegal poker games. They got hustled out some bread.
And that's why I'm telling you that
when we
is
saying rob, somebody took it by force.
Those machines.
But this is the thing.
Machines by gunpoint.
And when it comes, you always talk about being rich. Being rich, when you get robbed, it's not by gunpoint.
Yeah,
it's by gunpoint occasionally, but most of the
they
time,
hustled one nigga for $105,000.
Scamming. They're scamming you when you're rich. I'm not pulling a gun on you. Us lower level people, that's what we consider a robbery. We consider the gun put in your face. Lay down. Nah, rich people, go ahead and put the cards on the table. Let the card reader read it, and now you've been scammed. Boom, got you.
Rich people get robbed through like their bookies, their brokers, and shit like that. They don't normally get robbed like by gunpoint.
Yeah,
that's hood shit. And plus, the money you get robbing somebody, they ain't got no money on them. Their money's in the bank.
And who robs like that? Like you said, their money's in the bank. I got to figure out a way to get your money from out the bank. Holding you up with a gun isn't really going to get your money out the bank.
Mm-hmm. Now, Smith is claiming this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are going to be more arrests.
Oh, yeah.
Deeper investigations tied to political motives. And, of course, it says the NBA released that statement on Thursday about its cooperation with authorities, because the NBA is going to be under fire pretty soon, and Adam Silver is going to be under fire pretty soon. Yeah, and this whole thing definitely, I believe, is politically motivated.
Man, they trying not to release some Epstein files.
Yeah,
they're trying to keep the smoke off their ass of how the food cost is going up, how the grocery bill going up, how you about to get ready to cut snaps, how you got federal employees who not getting paid, but everybody in Congress getting paid. They're trying to keep this shit off of their asses. So anything that from pardons to blowing up boats on the fucking Caribbean and shit to whatever, they're doing whatever to keep the shit off their ass. They don't want to own the shutdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in addition to that, Stephen A. is on part 2 of trying to get his black card back, because now he's trying to apologize to Jasmine Crockett for his previous words he had last week.
I have no problem apologizing. If I'm wrong, I have no problem apologizing if I've made somebody feel a certain kind of way. But I'm going to challenge the legitimacy of what people come at me with when I think that challenge is warranted and deserved. If you came to me and you said to me that it came across as a bit dismissive, Stephen, you should have been more protective of her than that, because look at how he speaks. Look at how they act on Capitol Hill towards her. I understand that. But when somebody tries to take that to accuse me of being disrespectful or in any way misogynistic, I'm going to push back on that, because that's emphatically false. There's no truth to that whatsoever, and I'm not accepting that, and I'm not owning that. I can sit up there and I can look at Representative Jasmine Crockett. Do you know what I think she should be doing? I think she should be competing for the Senate seat in Texas or for the Attorney General spot, because she's qualified.
Right.
So that was Stephen A. in a last minute bid to get good with
He
Jasmine
tried,
Crockett.
boy. He tried, boy.
Sometimes you say things that you can't take back.
No.
You been hurt. We
He
heard
didn't
it
think
now.
he didn't think he gonna get this much backlash.
Yeah, that's really what it was. He thought he was just gonna speak.
He thought this shit was
And
gonna
clear it up, but
no, he thought this shit was gonna breeze over.
nah, it didn't. It sat right
a lot,
with us.
a lot of people done, because I listened. He took a lot of comments on his show, and on his show, a lot of people I know, especially black people, and someone was high profile people can't call him on the show and called his ass out and told him like, "Yo, you was out of pocket."
Yeah. They got at Stephen A. Yeah, so those comments, you are correct, came from backlash he received from social media. And it came pretty swift last week. I know definitely we left our comments and our feelings last week on Stephen A. And he called attempts to cancel him over the remarks over Jasmine Crockett immature, but he still apologized or dropped whatever the hell that was. That was a half-assed apology on Wednesday. So do you accept Stephen A's apology?
It ain't up for me to accept, but I just know from someone whose family makeup of strong black women, and I know his mama, his sister, based off how he characterized them on his show, and I think one of them came up on the show that he loves dearly. They identified themselves as Jasmine Crockett. So the shocking part was for you come from a family makeup like that, you would have been the first one to be in line to use your platform to protect her, but instead you use your platform calling yourself chastising her on how she conducts herself and not knowing the full background of reason why she do what she do. And when she does do her clap back, she come with receipts and she's educated and she breaks that shit down all the way to the last syllable to where even if you the slowest motherfucker on this goddamn planet, by the time she gets finished with what she's saying, you understood.
Like I said, ever since Stephen A. started talking about more and more other things besides sports, because we were kind of drifting away from him but ever since he's really started speaking on other subjects, really just started to dislike him.
I mean, well, again,
you just start to disagree with things and see how he sees things, and you be like, nah, I don't really.
When he came on a George Stephanopoulos show over the summer, and they interviewed him talking about, they asked him a question about possible running for politics, because sometimes if you've been doing something for so long, people get actually tired hearing your voice. He got that $100 million contract with ESPN. He ain't getting nothing no bigger than that no more. Matter of fact, they're gonna phase his ass out. So he's already repositioned himself to something else bigger. And when they asked him that question on ABC News morning show about politics, he said his
what would he run for?
Huh?
What would he run for?
President?
Nah.
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 But see, that's the reason why he lined himself with like Tucker Carlson and them, and I forgot what the other guy named.
He can be a political pundit.
No, he can line with MAGA in that crowd, and they'll give him an opportunity before the Democratic crowd would.
I mean, but I don't think MAGA would support him. I don't think that MAGA would support him.
No, they won't.
For president.
For him to be MAGA, he has to be. You really gotta go against your whole code. And how you gonna see a black man running for president, MAGA, and he's basically stripping down your whole identity? That's impossible.
He's Stephen A. He'll do whatever he needs to do in order to move forward with his agenda. So
again, him running for president, that's a far leap. For somebody who never held no type of office position.
I mean, we can't say that. Trump, but
that's
it's a different thing because Stephen A is a black man.
I just gave you the key to the reason why because Trump
is a white guy.
And he's speaking what these racist motherfuckers want to hear.
So Stephen A is too.
But they're not going to hear from a black guy.
He's not going to stand up there and strip himself down in front of everybody just to win. He's not going to do that.
He's not going to
he can't. Even if he did, he can't. Because
my boy from Florida, Byron.
Byron
Yeah,
something.
Byron, yeah, my
this
boy
nigga
Byron.
here, I mean, he get look how he's doing. He getting clowned down and he running for governor. They don't even want him. They want damn what's his name wife. The current
not Cruz. No, not Cruz.
His name is
DeSantis.
DeSantos.
Yeah.
They want his wife to run for governor. He can't run for governor more. They want his wife to run. So look how this nigga here is he's so magged out. This is we played Jasmine Crockett had to break the receipts down on him because he trying to pull the ladder up, meaning he got into some trouble before he got to where he's is.
Boy Byron.
Exactly. So he got a second chance. I'm trying to sum it up real quick. He got a second chance. Now he's House of Representative. He's so MAGA out, they don't still want him to be a governor. So now how Stephen A can be a damn president? Ain't no way.
I don't see it. I don't.
No way.
I personally don't see Stephen A. running for president.
He is repositioning himself
to do
something political.
To do something.
No, he's going for president.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either, but that ain't going to stop him. I didn't see Trump as president.
I don't think Stephen A. can garner that support.
Is Trump spoke racism.
The difference is Trump is white.
Stephen A. will speak racism.
Yeah, but he ain't
they love
white,
a nigga who they know will punish their own people.
They don't love you that much.
They don't love you that much. They don't want you. They don't want you to have power over them.
How many black people have we seen running that like who was my boy that owned Godfather's Pizza that passed?
Herman Cain.
Herman Cain. Like they don't love you like that. They
look,
all right with you.
They'll let you. They'll let you be a mayor. A governor,
we all right, but we ain't like
a House of Representative, a U.S. Senate, nigga. We ain't gonna let you be no president. Hell no,
they ain't like that.
No, sir, they ain't doing that.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move away from the entire NBA Royal Flush operation and everything.
Copycat.
But I did want to circle back to Gilbert Arenas because his name was in the news, and this time he was basically saying how NBA players lie to their wives and how he lies multiple times daily to his wife.
When the NBA season starts, that's where all the bad habits are.
Mm-hmm.
So when the season starts, now I'm flying to Miami. Now I'm flying to Atlanta. Now I'm flying to Los Angeles, New York, right? Houston.
Yeah.
Coming in 2, 3 in the morning. Where am I going? Strip club. Right? Club. So we are partying and drinking damn near every city we go.
What?
Different girls every city we go. So we're partying during the season on our work schedule. In the summer, we ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
Because our girlfriends and our families here. I lie to my wife every day.
What the fuck?
10, 12 lies a day. That's my job, to lie. Her job is to try to catch the lie.
So you've been through the whole phase.
Yeah.
And you lived it, and now you're settled down. I'm not gonna lie, respect.
No, see, you said settle down like I'm happy. that's wild, man. Don't put that on me.
Man,
Gilbert's a
look,
trip.
Why is he breaking the God code and he's snitching?
You know what the crazy part is? I don't think this is unknown.
We got it, but you don't say it out loud.
You don't get up there and just tell everybody what you're doing.
That's the whole thing.
So now every other NBA player looking at
he got to come up with some new shit now.
On one hand, I agree, but on the other hand, it's like, who doesn't know this, though?
Your wife know what you doing, kind of. Like,
the wives, period, know what they're doing.
Everybody signed up. Like we say, everybody signed up for their position.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an athlete. We won't even use NBA players. We just use athletes.
Professional.
I'm a professional athlete that flies in and out of different cities all the time.
Groupies going to be waiting for you at the hotel.
If you ask me, well, shit, that gives me a chance to concoct the story real quick, because you know what it's not going to be the real answer of what we did.
But not everybody is cheating.
How was your time? How was your time in San Francisco? What you do out there? Got to the hotel. Went and worked out and stuff like that.
Got too much time in your
hand. Had a nice dinner. Went back to the room.
Money and shit.
Man, as soon as we landed in the Bay, I was in the strip club. Like Dub said, she know what's going on.
Yeah.
She signed up for a reason.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, a lot of
But
people.
you still don't say nothing though.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't say it.
Yeah.
And that's the respect part of it.
Agreed. So yeah, a lot of people on the internet responded to in comment section to this clip, and of course they said they were asking, did this dude just snitch on the NBA?
He did.
And one other person said, I could hear Bootsy now say, "Nah, man, come on, dog." And then another said, this is why he's not in the league. He be telling. And he said, I bet the Basketball Wives group chat going crazy.
Look, you know everybody wife right there probably text her husband like,
nigga, you been
FaceTime
lying.
me.
You lying,
FaceTime
nigga.
me
That's
right now.
Right, exactly.
FaceTime me right now.
You gotta FaceTime me.
FaceTime me right
That
now.
shit crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
he said they usually good people during the off season because they with
I
the
mean,
girl.
you at home.
I'm
You
a
ain't
family
traveling.
man. I'm
You ain't traveling. You at home.
Yeah.
You ain't bringing with you. You ain't bringing with you around everywhere you go.
And then what? Okay, so the NFL is that's 6 months too.
Yeah,
Probably about 6 months.
6
The
months.
NBA about 8.
Yeah, NBA is about 8 months.
About 8. Baseball's forever. Like that's
Baseball about-
baseball's all year basically.
Baseball about like 10 months.
Baseball
Yeah.
all year. So
Pretty
you know,
much.
yeah, like so you with your family.
About 3 months.
About 3 months of the year, give or take.
Yeah.
You OTAs, you know,
Unless you get injured.
training camp, stuff like that. You probably with the family about 3 months out of the year. So
Yeah, and in addition to that, Gilbert said he lies to his wife every day, 10 to 12 lies a day, and that's his job to lie. Her job is to catch the lies. That's what he said.
I mean, but even if you were home, we did the math on if you were home, if you worked a 9 to 5 job, well, it ain't 9 to 5, it's 10 to 12 hour job. You're only realistically around your spouse 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. And Gilbert also recognized the men that aren't that way. He gave a shout out to Steph Curry and LeBron James because he said those men are truly living the blueprint for keeping it classy and loyal. And he said, despite all the fame, camera, and DMs and sliding in from every direction, these two have held it down for their families like true kings. And Gil even said young players look up to them, not just for the game, but how they move off the court.
face of the league. That's why.
So he's snitching on it. He's still dry snitching.
No, he ain't. He's giving them props.
No, I'm not. No, I'm talking about before he. I'm talking about before he gave him props. He's still dry snitch. Talking about you tell what you do. Don't say what everybody most likely. You say what you do.
Yeah.
And leave it on you. You feel what I'm saying? You brought you and said damn near.
And the whole no, you didn't say damn. You said the whole league. The whole. This is what everybody
You
does.
only named 2 people that you know for a fact they ain't do shit. But you said everybody else in the league. Yeah, this is what they doing.
Yeah, that's Gilbert's job is to snitch, and that's exactly what he did, and
That's exactly why they piling him in this case.
Right, see what I'm saying?
Exactly
like,
why
damn,
brought into the
nigga.
case,
You
'cause-
just said this, but you said he doing, but you doing this. You what we doing?
Well, what he's talking about has nothing to do with the illegal.
I get what you
I
saying.
see what you're saying, but
still though, you know, motherfuckers is slow. They ain't gonna put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and go ahead.
What are you lying to your wife 10 to 12 times a day about? Like, what?
That's
what?
normal. We lie to our significant others when we're in relationships. Not major lies. You just tell her she looks pretty in that dress.
If I tell her she look pretty in dress, I'm telling the truth.
Like that. Yeah, we
I ain't
we
lying.
No,
I ain't lying.
about
I'm
no shit
telling the
like
truth.
that. Like, why
My
are you?
thing is, I can't lie if I have another woman or something.
What are you lying 10 to 12 times about? That's my
Right,
thing.
that's
Like,
crazy right
look,
there.
I was
That's
in.
because
Like,
she caught his ass cheating before. That's all.
oh, I'm sure, but like 10 to 12 times, is like, damn, bro, like you're living a lie. That's basically what you're living. You're living a lie.
People get married because they don't want to have baby. They want to have multiple baby mamas, so they get married.
But he and his current wife don't have any kids together.
Right. So, yeah, he probably don't want no more.
Yeah.
But nigga said, hey, don't put that on me. He ain't happy because he like, damn, I should stay single.
You said what? Say settle down. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
happy. Like, damn,
nigga, I
yo,
ain't happy.
You out of control
Because
today.
he still got it in him. He still want to have he want to still have a freak off and everything. Huh? See what I'm saying?
Look,
but everybody mad with fucking Diddy though.
He remember what the Wizard days used to be
exactly.
like.
But this is,
what it
but
was like
listen
playing
though,
with the Wizards.
but this is what I'm just saying
in
though.
his prime
Right,
era.
but this
You
nigga
remember what
here,
them days
he
were like.
mad because he can't fuck with multiple bitches. And what I'm saying is, this is the reason why everybody was mad with Diddy, huh? Right. Keep moving. Carry on.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move from Gilbert Arenas because Bishop Marvin Winans was in the news. He's getting backlash after confronting a churchgoer over her donation. Let me get that.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
No, it's
Yeah,
actually
that's the end of the clip.
It's in the clip, but I saw the whole thing because Ricky Smiley, he posted up there and everything, but it still don't.
That's all I got to hear.
Yeah, I know. It's still condescending. Number one, and outside of that, you got a young man right here who probably looks up to you. She's instilling him a good and religion bait at a young age, so supposedly quote unquote be on the right track, and you sitting here talking down to this woman that he loves, saying that she ain't listen.
Hold on, can we talk in black? Let's talk in black.
Nigga, you was out of pocket.
Let's talk in black. Like
here,
you trying to
you talking
play
to my mom. I said I jump up and punch you in your shit.
And then that little kid.
Yeah, kick him in his nuts, stamp on his shoe.
You trying to play $1,200 in these days and times? That's given,
right?
That's
and you hear the other people in the
given.
church in the background laughing. Like what the fuck
that
is y'all doing?
$1,200 that's given. I don't expect nothing back.
Right.
I'm just giving you $1,200, and you have the audacity to make light of $1,200 be like 1,000 plus 1,000.
And then after she said that she will, she will work on the other 800. He still didn't finish.
That's not what I asked.
That ain't what I asked you. I told you supposed to come up with, like what?
Here, hold on. Give me.
Who give out $1,000? Giving out $20 when we was coming up, that was a lot. Let alone 2,000.
Give me my $1,200 back, and I'm not coming back here no more.
Fuck you.
Like you won't.
I told you I experienced a situation like that before.
Cause like he said, not only that, you playing me in front of the congregation,
the whole congregation, and they laughing
in front of the whole congregation,
yes,
like
and they laughing.
Making light of $1,200 in this climate.
Like, and if everybody in the whole congregation can afford to kick out $2,000, then you should have took that $1,200 with grace.
And then I would have been like, hold on, everybody else pull out your $1,200. Then since everybody laughing up in here, like since
the whole shit, the whole shit was seen classless all across the board, from the people that was chuckling, even from the pastor himself. I don't care, because I'm sure once we get this clip and chop it up and they see it and everything, I'm gonna say it right now. It's all about as a black man or woman in power position, how you treat your parishioners, your co-workers, your customers, you know what I'm saying? All that counts. You feel what I'm saying? And the fact that you had a young man right there looking up to you and you're talking down to this woman that he loves and adore, that right there was, you know what I'm saying? That made me piss me off more than anything.
No, what makes me even more than that is him, the Marvin, like my guy. Is that how you talk to people?
Yes,
and
it
how
is.
and how you handle your business, how you expect your business to flourish and keep it running by,
in Jesus' name,
by critiquing somebody and making them a laughing stock in front of everybody. I expect more out of him. He was completely wrong in how he handled that situation, and then to be a man of the cloth.
This is why a lot of people.
Unacceptable.
This is why a lot of people don't go to organized church, because of classism that goes on within the church.
You made my $1,200 feel
like it ain't shit.
like $2 I just brought up here.
Like that's light.
Like you made my $1,200 feel like I just gave you $10. Unacceptable.
Yeah, so this all went down at Perfecting Church in Detroit. So lots of people were responding, giving backlash to the bishop, and they've been saying his Detroit-based church has reportedly been under construction since the early 2000s, and it has a massive new campus that's been touted as a beacon of faith and progress.
So you're saying the $1,200 is going to the building fund?
It don't
Apparently.
matter. But
It's going to the building fund.
Yeah, it don't matter. You should accept that with grace. The fact that you asked for the donation and they coming over $1,000 to give to you, and that's not counting how many other damn times that plate done been passed around within the service and shit. Yeah, they done probably done kicked out $2,000 already with nothing. You come into church with $2,000 in your pocket, like really?
Really? You tell me it ain't enough. I hit you with $1,200. You tell me it ain't enough.
The fact that you got to come to church with over $1,000, you expected to come to church with over $1,000 for donation.
What happened to come as you are?
I'm just saying, what happened just taking $20? If you got over 1,000 people and $20 a piece, what's that? Yeah, what we doing here?
Like you say, that's why a lot of people have left the church, because nobody's got time for that foolishness.
And then it's not like how it was when we grew up. You can't challenge. You're not supposed to say
Look,
that.
I put
You challenge.
I put that $1,200 in. Can I get it back when I need it?
Oh no, I'm like, I'm good then. My bad. Let me take my shit. I'm out.
If I put my $1,200 in, can I get it back when I need it?
We have a late injury.
Buddha has arrived.
Buddha. But
Late
yeah,
as fuck.
you will never criticize my $1,200 again.
No.
You'll
I'm like, hey, I'm
never
good.
criticize
I'm good,
my
Pastor.
$1,200 again.
My $1,200. Oh, I'm good. And all you motherfuckers up there that's laughing, y'all walk y'all ass down here and kick out that $2,000. Yeah, let's do that.
What is this?
What we doing?
Oh, must have been from the event today. The
So
local
what we
plug.
have is the local plug has supplied us with gifts.
Hey.
What are they? We're going to open them up. And it looks like it's a slice of cake with some strawberries attached.
Hey.
I don't know if it's the same as potato pie.
Right.
Oh, while we talk, shout out to B-Dub tonight. B-Dub,
We made a potato pie.
last
What,
episode.
2 weeks ago?
No, it was last episode. It was last week.
Oh,
last
okay.
week we got on talking about potato pie, and B-Dub bought a potato, not sweet potato,
made a potato pie.
not sweet potato,
A russet.
potato pie.
It was
Shout
good,
out
Peeled
B-Dub.
a russet potato, boiled that shit, basically made mashed potatoes. Then you add sugar, lemon, and vanilla, and some eggs and milk, and you get a potato pie.
Hey, yo,
You just
first,
dump it in the shower and bake
I
it.
ain't even gonna front. First time I ever had something like that, and yeah, it was good.
Shout out to B-Dub on the
Yes,
potato pie.
word.
Real talk.
And shout out to the
definitely
local
shout out
plug
to
for
local
supplying
plug.
us.
Eat responsibly.
I assume this is a strawberry-based dessert because we have a cup
With
of
strawberries.
strawberries right here on the side, and we have a very huge trunk of strawberry cake. I guess we'll split this up after the show, although personally...
Oh, well, since Buddha here, I got to give a shout out to my nephew. Shout out to my nephew for grabbing awards. Shout out to my nephew for being amazing.
What award?
Shout out to Soccer Award. Shout out to my nephew for being amazing as
What's
usual.
the name of the award, Branson?
It's the Pele Award for being the best soccer player on the team.
Awesome. And he's not Brazilian.
It's the Ronaldo Award.
And he's not Spanish. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead, move off of Marvin Winans like the devil needs to. Yeah. And I wanted to discuss Diddy because it was rumored that Diddy was seconds away from getting murked when a inmate snuck into a cell and pressed a knife to his throat. And basically what they're saying is one of Diddy's longtime homies claims an inmate armed with a shank snuck into Diddy's New York jail cell and could have taken out the hip-hop mogul in his sleep. They said Diddy woke up to a knife to his throat and revealed previously unreported details of a chilling close call inside the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. And they said they don't know whether he fought him off or the guards came. They just do know that somebody put a knife to Diddy's throat and said, "I thought I told you we won't stop."
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
How you got all of that, but you don't know whether he fought
him off or
or
not.
or whether the guard came? Like, come on, bro.
That's very, very.
That's suspect.
That's suspect as hell. It just
Don't
sounds
believe
like
the
a
hype.
story.
Woo.
It just sounds like one of them stories that people just
Conjured
make
up.
up because it sounds nice.
Don't believe
Something
the
that
hype.
they conjured up.
Yeah.
Don't believe the hype.
I don't believe it
I don't
personally.
believe that bullshit.
Yeah, so I don't think Diddy. Well, do you think somebody snuck into a
TMZ
cell?
would have reported that shit.
Yeah. Didn't TMZ report that, though?
I think TMZ did report that.
Yeah, I think that's where we got it from.
We all know that Diddy he's high profile, so he's
I don't
going to
believe
have
that.
some rub.
Because if that really happened, damn it, everybody else would have actually done more.
What is he looking for? What did he look so disappointed about? Okay.
The one thing I didn't see, and I don't mean to cut y'all off. Go ahead. I don't see anything about the verses.
Oh, for tonight.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to
Birdman
get
crashed
to it.
out, but we were going to get to that.
We're going to get to that. Yeah, we're going to talk about the verses.
Yeah, but in terms of Diddy, this dude who's Diddy's pal allegedly has known him for 3 decades and believes this was a warning rather than an actual attempt at his life. They said if this guy wanted Diddy, he could have had Diddy, pause.
Right.
And he would have been harmed. It only takes a second to cut his throat with a weapon and take him out.
But he ain't know whether Diddy fought him off or the guards came in and saved him, though. Gotcha.
They don't know that part.
Gotcha.
He's still.
You know every damn thing else besides the beginning and the end.
So they're pretty much saying that this was an intimidation tactic or a warning. And so I don't know what's the warning.
He been there over a year, and all of a sudden now somebody want to try him. If somebody wanted to try his ass, they would have did that the first couple of months.
Yeah,
they don't want anybody unless you had an ongoing beef with someone in there. Nobody just gonna come out of the blue and do anything. And then on top of that, with his status, I'm sure there was some crashed out niggas that would have made sure that nobody fuck with Diddy just because of what he's able to do. You feel what I'm saying?
What he can do for them.
Exactly.
Like,
so this is the reason why I don't believe that. And it doesn't. Like I said, based off experience, if somebody gonna try your ass, they're gonna do it within the first few weeks.
Yeah.
To a month. They're not gonna wait a whole year unless you had beef with somebody or y'all fought, whatever the case may be. Other than that, just talking about something, they would have did that intimidation shit as soon as he hit that motherfucker. And like I said, people would have he would have had a group of niggas that would have made sure that nobody touch him. He didn't have to go out of his way to do it, like we just mentioned, because of what he can do for them based off his status. They would have did it willingly.
So you're saying they tried Diddy's ass?
I don't know. They ain't tried him. No, they ain't tried him.
Well, what was the intimidation tactic for?
I don't believe it. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe it.
I bet Diddy told them that he won't stop, and they said, "You better. This is a warning."
He come in asking about the verses. I was getting ready to say we're going to talk about the verses now.
And then he leaves. He don't want to talk about it.
I was going to be like, okay, boom, that's the next topic. We're going to jump into it.
Oh, my
and he
God.
just walked right smooth back.
Okay, I got a question related to Diddy. What if this is a tactic used by Diddy's team to have a reason to get him out?
Possibly.
What if the threat of violence is just too overwhelming, and this is one of the many incidences that could possibly get Diddy?
Well, first of all, you got.
Well, it's not going to change the sentence.
You got to carry it out a little bit further. There got to be a little bit, like maybe a little poke or something, a little blood, something that like.
You
Just the fact, you don't need that. Just the fact that if somebody snuck in and did that, yeah, that's enough.
The threat of violence is enough to get Diddy out of it.
Exactly.
I'm siding with Hassan. Like, knowing who Diddy is and knowing what there's people who are looking out for this man.
They're gonna crash out. They're gonna crash out and protect his ass.
They're not gonna let things happen to Diddy. I'd be surprised if something happened to Diddy.
So this coming from somebody who's trying to create a story to get paid off of. That's all.
That's all it is.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully this leads up to the Diddy pardon that everybody's expecting from Trump. I thought there was some story that Diddy was supposed to be home possibly by the end of the week. Well, it's the end of the week.
We'll see. Look, I'm like I said, there was assumptions, but we'll see. Like, I'm not going to say he's not, but I'm not going to say he is. You know, like you say, they got to keep us distracted. They might do it next week.
They gonna do it.
Like they might do it.
He just let out a cryptocurrency motherfucker who was doing some time for that shit. He just pardoned George Santos, his fraud ass. This nigga took somebody's whole identity. And
got to space it out a little bit.
Yeah, gotta space it out.
Can't rush everybody out.
Can't rush everybody out. So look, this is what the playbook that the Democrats should be doing when in doubt they take power. Don't be holding on them pardons like they sacred now. Because Trump done sat there giving them bitches like, you get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon. The only difference is you can't take no money like he doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't hold them pardons is no longer sacred. You gotta get them bitches out like every 2 months.
I will say this though. He is waiting for Trump to pardon him, though. He waiting.
Trump is.
He waiting.
He got that money. Trump want that money.
Diddy
Look,
waiting.
I'm telling you, man, Trump is raking in hella money. With all the lawsuit that these damn... Look, let me tell you how he bitching he's bitching all the law firms into not only you gonna settle out of court for what I asked you for money, but you gonna work for the government for free.
You know he need the money to build that ballroom.
He ain't paying for that.
But he needed to make it look like
look, the nigga already gonna take the damn plane that damn Dubai gave his ass. He said, I'm taking that bitch with me. Fuck y'all. That's mine. This nigga get money, bro. So like I said, when Diddy said, I got 20 mil for you, nigga. What's up? All right, I got you. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see.
Yes, we'll definitely see.
Okay, he back now. I can't
well, he gotta wait till we get to that because I wanted to discuss Dreka Gates wanted $73,000 in a month from Kevin Gates in child support and spousal support. She's requesting this per month, $73,000 per month.
Them shows must be doing good.
Yeah, she claims Kevin stopped paying key expenses, including school tuition and property taxes. And Kevin Gates is arguing they were never legally married, which Dreka calls factually baseless. My thing is either you were legally married or not. You're not. That's not an opinion. That's a fact, or that's a fact. There's just I don't know how there's two.
Is there a document that says that y'all two are married, and that'll answer all questions?
Yeah. So basically, it says this has been going on. They've been together for almost a decade of marriage. They divorced apparently in late July 2025. And the separation was due to irreconcilable. I can't say
Words
shit
are killing
right
them
now.
tonight.
Differences.
Words are killing them tonight.
I've been drinking, and that was cited as the reason she was seeking the split. She was requesting spousal support and child support for the two children they have, 112 and 111. And Dreka was also asking for joint legal and physical custody.
Hassan wants a shot at it. What was it? You wanted a shot at the word? I thought Hassan.
I was going to tip.
You want a shot at the word?
Irreconcilable?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So basically, it was reported that Dreka is asking the judge to order Kevin Gates to pay $27,193 a month in child support and $46,274 a month in spousal support.
A month?
Yes.
Yeah, a month.
He on tour?
I don't think he on tour.
He got what in the... I'm sorry, Doug.
So she wants almost double the amount in spousal support that she would get in child support. And she claims that in 2021, he began to dismantle the financial foundation of the family. He stopped paying necessary bills like the kids' private school tuition and property taxes. The IRS placed a lien on their farm in Mississippi, which is now foreclosed for $7 million in unpaid taxes. And Dreka saying she managed Kevin Gates since early in his career. And per documents, Kevin Gates is now claiming they were never legally married, which he calls factually baseless position. I don't understand. And it says she refuted rumors that she was cheating on Kevin with a personal trainer. But Kevin Gates has yet to comment on any of this.
So when she says that, I just take it means they weren't married. Is that what I'm taking from that?
I don't know who to believe. She says they were married. He says they were never legally married.
He
I don't
said,
know.
she said.
There's a paper that's going to say
somebody lying. Somebody's confused somewhere. Somebody's also lying.
You know, this brings me back to that episode of The Fresh Prince when Will Smith was trying to smash Kim Fields' character. So he set up a fake wedding with Jazz as the
so he could smash
priest. Yeah. And maybe that's a similar situation, baby. Probably. Kevin Gates had his own.
Did you ever say "I do" and exchange rings? Did you ever exchange vows? Like this is real basic. Did you sign the paperwork?
Did you get
no? Did you sign paperwork?
That's what I'm saying. Paperwork's everything.
Yeah, paperwork is like that. Is marriage is paperwork. So if you sign paperwork, then yeah. If you didn't sign no paperwork, then no. This is not a. This ain't a debate.
Yeah, because I'm kind of confused.
There's no confusion. It's if you got paper.
Was it one of those Vegas nights? Like what? I don't know.
Hangover nights and stuff like that. Like if it's on paper, it's on paper.
Somebody
somewhere.
signed something.
Yeah, if you're married, it's on paper.
That's wild, man. So I want to see how this plays out. Now, remember, Kevin Gates was married to Brittany Renner for like 50-something days.
Right.
That didn't last either. So I don't know if that was legal or not. I haven't heard her say she was divorced.
She ain't Muslim either no more. A lot of things changed after that.
Look, she came back to what? She came back to the nigga.
She
quick.
was a devout Muslim for like 2 months.
Hot 2 months.
Inshallah, and then she's like, "Nah, I'm done with that."
I guess when fasting came along, she said, "Hell no."
That fasting will make
Ramadan came along. She said, "Nope, I'm not even playing with that." She said, "I gotta go back to American."
I'm sorry. For me, it would be that no pork rule. I need bacon, pork bacon. I've tried beef and chicken and turkey and all that, but pork bacon is it.
Yeah, Ramadan will make it
will break.
It will definitely
you gotta go
test your faith.
Are you devout?
Yeah, it'll definitely test your faith. What? Yes,
she
it
probably
will.
experienced that. Said, "Nah, nigga, I gotta go back to America."
I got Muslim homies, and when they go through Ramadan,
that shit serious, bro. Can't eat or drink nothing during daylight hours.
Okay. I wanted to move from Kevin Gates. I wanted to talk about this Texas corrections officer who was caught smuggling chicken wings to inmates.
I supplied that story. That was amazing, too. That's hilarious.
Hey, that was a hustle, though. Nigga. Supply and demand, nigga.
He was caking.
So a corrections officer, Amos, I'm going to try and pronounce this last name, Nanyan Way, is being charged.
Amos Nanyan Way.
Okay.
Here y'all go again.
Is being charged after an investigation found he supplied inmates with chicken wings in exchange for money at the Travis County Jail in Austin, Texas. He's charged with providing contraband in a correctional facility, which is a Class B misdemeanor. And this misconduct was discovered by unnamed officers in August 21.
Hating-ass officers.
Police told him his own hating-ass co-workers. It's hating-ass co-workers.
Yeah, it was revealed that this employee provided chicken wings to inmates in exchange for payments. Basically, this dude was sneaking Wingstop into the jail, and he was charging inmates money per wing. From what I understand, the amount was ridiculous.
$6 a wing.
$5 or $6.
$6 a wing. Look, if you want some Wingstop, nigga, you tired of eating that jail food, you gonna kick that bread, bro.
Boy, he was running that operation.
Look, motherfuckers paying. Look, in jails that they don't allow to smoke.
You come in there with
one
a
Newport
30
go
piece
for damn
or 50 piece.
$20.
Probably came in there with probably 2 50 pieces.
That's what I'm saying.
And
You
got
selling
busy.
$6 a wing.
Yeah, that nigga. Look,
Chris Rock just wanted one real.
Right, a 50 piece is like what, $30-something? That nigga made
no, not a wing. No.
Yeah, what's a
50 piece?
A wings,
50
no,
piece.
Wings are expensive.
Yeah, that's gonna be about
Your wings from?
Yeah, wings are
Wingstop.
expensive. No,
60
no,
bucks?
No.
All right, so $60. You got a 50.
Oh
piece.
yeah, the turnover get ready to be crazy.
Right. He got about $400-$500 off of each.
I got
piece.
50 piece in each hand. And
I spent $120. I'm about to make $1,000.
And I ain't eating not near wing
I don't
tonight.
even want a wing.
Get ready to eat not one wing tonight, but I got 100 of them.
Yeah, so from my understanding, he started off charging inmates $5 a wing, and then he got ridiculous with the prices and started charging them $20 a wing. And that's when one of the inmates.
Yeah, the inmate probably told. This is crazy. Mark up here. I was with you when they were $5, and you get ready to tell me
20 a wing.
Look, everybody wants it's supply demand.
No, he got greedy.
He did. Of course, he got greedy.
He was making a good stream of money for $5 a wing, and I know he was making a killing in profits.
Oh yeah.
So he probably just wanted to test his luck and say he could quadruple it. He, being young at 20, what was he, 26, 27, he just forgot inmates can shut this whole shit down.
Yeah, getting greedy and fucked it up.
He probably thought
Once
the
you
inmates
got
wouldn't
compromised, you had their mercy.
Yeah, so he was probably thinking the inmates just wouldn't pay. He probably didn't think they would snitch on him.
Yeah, the
for
ones
being
who didn't
unfair.
pay were the ones who told. Like, I ain't paying $20, and I'm getting ready to tell on this nigga.
So that nigga made $190 in profit. So if he got 2-pack, 100-pack.
Hold on, that was the $5 wing, right?
Yeah, at the
At the end
$5.
of
Well, he
Right,
got up to 20.
that's what I'm saying. He doing the $5
Right,
wings
I'm just telling you with the profit margin that he got off a 100-pack. Off a 100-pack, he made $380. You feel what I'm saying?
Off the $5 with like I'm
That's the
selling them for $5.
Right. So now, if you take the same amount, right, a 50-pack, and you multiply that by 20, that nigga made $1,000. So times the 2 bands. I bring up in one day. I come in with 100 wings, and I made $2,000.
Look, even at the $5, you making more than you are a day at that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you getting paid.
Because if you take, I'm just saying, if you take what I said, $380, let's say you come in.
I don't think he got that many inmates trying to buy wings.
Nigga, they'll buy it now.
Shit.
Look, I'm gonna say out of the 7-day period, at least 4 times out of the week, that nigga making about $1,500.
Yeah.
Multiply that by 4, he done made about $5,000 a month.
He moving wings.
Moving wings.
Selling
wings like crack up in that bitch.
And that nigga fucked it up trying to get greedy.
Word up, he done marked it. Look, he said, nigga, the price of wings done gone up.
Yeah, I'd have left it at $5 and just kept it at 5.
At least go like the 10. Like,
but
but
nigga,
once you get up to 20.
Look, that nigga was he could have capped it off at 10.
Yeah, like, the wings don't went up.
And the reason why I say that, because in smokeless jail, if somebody gets some Newports in, the long ones, that's $20 for one. In some cases, it might be more than that. But at least $20 you paying for one stick.
Inmates pay for privilege. The smallest.
$20 from one Cadillac?
Yes. One Cadillac for one
Inmates
Cadillac.
pay for-
So you figure you get 20 of them bitches in there, you done made about what, $200?
Inmates pay for
off
the
of one pack of
smallest
cigarettes.
of privileges. The smallest.
Damn.
Yes,
boy,
that's jail.
And look,
I don't know.
After you've been
I've
stripped
never
of
been.
everything, you'll do anything you can
exactly.
to get a touch or taste of something.
Especially if you come in, them dope fiends, and they ain't got no, they gotta get they crashing out. Oh, they call them white boys calling their damn parents. Drop that money in his account, ma. Dad, they doing it.
That would kill me to be addicted to cigarettes and be in a
$20
smokeless prison.
$20 for one fucking cigarette.
And most prisons are smokeless now.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
They are.
like
They
I
are
was gonna say,
smokeless.
like most prisons
most
are
of them
smokeless. Like,
so
there
if you
might be a
get,
couple.
so if a nigga get something in, which he get them in through the damn guards, that's the only way gonna get in. Get them motherfuckers in. So that's $20.
Yeah, they ain't smoking on. They ain't smoking on
because
the
they
yard
gonna
no more
break
like
it down.
that.
They gonna break them shits down in multiple cigarettes.
Okay, the one thing I know from my cigarette smoking days is them Cadillacs do not taste like regular Newports. I don't know what they do to them, But the regular
Newport, it's so much menthol in that damn
it
caddy.
gotta be.
Bro, it's like an extra 10 times more nicotine.
Look, the butt like that long.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember when I was smoking cigarettes, I did not like those long ass Cadillacs. I'd be just like, let me get the regular size.
Yeah.
And plus, everybody
Which
wanted
makes
short.
no sense.
If you smoking Cadillacs,
you
know
stressed.
you going through it.
Yeah, you got something going on in your life.
Right. Look, if you smoking them long ass things, you going through it.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, one of those bitches costs $20.
And niggas begging for the short. And the third.
Oh, you ain't getting the short. You gotta come up with some cash. You got
$5 for that
canteen
short,
or something. You gotta come up with something.
Just talking about outside.
Outside.
Oh yeah, exactly. Outside.
That's what helped me quit smoking cigarettes. Niggas
shorts.
asking for shorts. I'm like, man, I'm tired of supplying these fools. Let me stop smoking cigarettes just to punish them.
When'd you stop? Was that when I stayed there?
2013.
Was that when I was
I
staying
know it was the year I turned 32. I quit 2 months before I turned 32. So that was 2013.
I think that's about when you stopped smoking. When
2013. Yeah. So I gave up cigarettes.
It's been about almost 20 years for me.
Yeah. I'm going on now 12 years without touching.
Because it got to the point for me is like, damn, it was in summertime and shit, right?
Yeah.
Sitting there smoking that shit. I'm like, why am I smoking this shit? I said, you don't get no buzz unless it's early in the morning.
Yep.
Right before you go to bed or after you eat something. That's it. That's 3 times. So the rest of the time you fucking smoking is just the oral fixation of having something between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was summertime. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I was done.
Yeah. I just got sick and I had
a very quick
sinus
stint.
infection.
I had the quickest stint.
I never liked cigarettes. Like I would force myself to smoke them and be mad I'm smoking it because it's like, and this goes back to the club days when you could drink in the club and stuff like that. So you had to have something to smoke with you.
When you
and
drink.
once that era ended, like the club was like, you ain't smoking it here no more. Psh, cigarettes. I didn't like cigarettes anyway. The smell they leave was just.
I just didn't like it all, period, man. I didn't realize how much of a pain in the ass smoking was till I quit. You know, my jacket used to reek of Black and Mild smoke and cigarette smoke.
I'll smoke a black.
You know, to the point where people didn't want to put their jackets near mine. This was at family events. I'm like, damn.
Like, nigga, put your shit outside.
Like, damn.
Out here hot boxing cigarettes and shit.
Besides you and shit. Cigarettes.
Like, put your shit outside, nigga.
You know what I did? I just leave my jacket in the car and just walk in cold as a bitch.
And it opens up more, like, for single men, like, you date more chicks.
Women do not fuck with smokers.
Yeah, like
they don't care if you're handsome or rich, but if you just a regular guy, they got a problem.
They'll deal with weed smoking, but like cigarette smoking,
they gonna have to deal with weed smoking.
Man, I had
they ain't dealing with cigarettes.
Yeah,
smoking.
they would. I had one quick story. So I had one. She did dealt with me smoking weed, and then just right when we was about to say, all right, let's get in a relationship. She's like, oh yeah, you gonna have to stop. I was like,
stop what?
Stop what?
Smoking what?
I said smoking what? I said you won't like me. I said if I stop smoking weed, I said you will not like me.
Oh man, this one chick tried that.
We didn't get in no
before.
relationship neither. I did not. Oh, that was a dead done deal. I said if I gotta stop smoking weed, oh no, I'm good.
She was like, would you stop smoking weed if we got together? No, that's crazy.
Why would I do that? Why you want me to be miserable?
No, I mean, tell a chick I'll stop smoking weed, but not for you.
No,
I ain't stopped. I stopped.
I'm saying I stopped smoking weed under my own provision.
Exactly. I stopped twice in my whole lifetime, and I've been smoking since 1995. I stopped twice.
I stopped once for a job.
Yeah, I stopped only for job.
And then maybe because I got locked up for a little bit, they would have let me smoke.
Probation.
Other than that, like nah. And I'm not giving it up for a woman.
Probation, locked up.
You know what's funny though?
Take
Out
me
of all
for
this,
who I am, and then we'll work.
A woman
on
gonna
things.
make me smoke. So
exactly.
Y'all used to, and I remember this so vividly. I remember y'all used to we'd be in the studio. One nigga would have a cigarette, one nigga would have a black, and I'd be in this bitch crying for my life. Because I didn't, back like then, a nigga was like, I don't do it. Oh, a black.
Got a minor headache.
And a cigarette.
Yeah,
oh, my.
shit.
What am I about?
Minor headache starting to form and everything, too.
Busting your head over.
Boy.
Those sessions were real creative, though.
Hey.
Those sessions were creative as fuck, though.
Nicotine, tar, tobacco, nigga, everywhere.
Yeah, boy. Okay. I wanted to discuss what was happening out in France because there was a major robbery.
Yeah.
Major.
The Louvre.
Broad daylight.
It's the Louvre.
What are you? The Louvre.
What the fuck?
What? The Louvre.
No, it's the Louvre.
The R is silent.
I checked the pronunciations before I came up here, and I checked.
They gonna have us on the most ebonic pronouncing shit. Like y'all hear these? Hey,
Y'all niggas can't speak.
that's what they give everybody a podcast.
Dub, go ahead and pronounce it.
They give anybody a podcast. That's what they you niggas
Said
a
the Louvre,
podcast.
right? Like, whoa, bro.
Go ahead, Dub. Say what you gonna say, man.
It's the Louvre.
It is not. It's. You're saying half of it.
Now you know
it's the
now,
Louvre.
now you know you can
The
put
Louvre.
Okay, there it is. Now you know you can put it in Google and it will speak it for you now.
Yeah, now you got me all pissed off because I practiced this before. It is the Louvre.
The Louvre.
It is the Louvre.
Okay. Louvre.
And I know for a fact because I'm pulling up the Google pronunciation right here how to say
play it.
Located in Paris, France, this is in fact the world's largest art museum, and this is also a historic monument in the capital city of France, Paris. So how do you go about pronouncing this with the typical French pronunciation? Louvre.
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 Okay. See, niggas be trying to
yeah, nigga.
It ain't Ray.
Ever since irreconcilable.
I purposely messed up irreconcilable.
That's right. That's right.
I did.
Yeah, we have irreconcilable
That's right.
differences right now pronouncing this word.
I'm an English major. I speak when I have to speak.
Yeah, we're not French majors.
Yeah. If we were, we'd be, this whole room would stink. But yeah, so this was basically at that goddamn museum, and they caught
French
the thieves.
museum.
Oh, they caught?
They caught him?
No. They caught him on camera.
Okay, I'm about to say, damn.
They caught the slow motion getaway of two thieves clutching the French crown jewels captured on video.
7 minutes.
Yes, it is. They were in and out in 7 minutes. Let me show that brief clip of them niggas doing it.
Merde. Ok, merci.
Les individus sont en scooter, ils vont quitter.
Putain, ça y est. La police.
Ah, c'est deux pour passage du Suez, qu'on arrête les entrées.
Putain. Ils sont partis, là.
I ain't understand one word, but policia.
Them niggas got the fuck up out.
Look, they ran in that bitch like it was Macy's.
Smashing grab.
That was like one of them Apple stores, yo.
Like they ran up in it like it was just a regular store.
Like, let me
the
get
most
that.
prestigious museum in the world.
To the crown jewels. So
How
bitch, let me get that.
How much was the stuff worth? Did they have a
It says
priceless?
They don't have it in American dollars, from my understanding, but it says 76 million pounds. So I'm sure I know the pound, the dollar, yeah. So it's gonna be more than 76 million. Yeah, and those were the French crown
What the
jewels.
fuck you about to do with it though?
They can't sell it.
Shit, they going to one of them goddamn poker games.
I got this. I got
Chauncey hosting.
No, that's Gilbert right there. Gilbert.
holding up and stuff like I got this.
I ain't do it now, but I know who did it though. I ain't do it, but I know who did it.
Yeah,
Though.
boy, they got all that shit.
They could sell it because there are collectors who.
Yeah, it's
they
hard.
Who got money like that? Who
You
collect
right, but
stuff like
shit,
this?
That shit super
That
hot.
shit
It's
super
too
hot though.
hot.
Yeah, that's
Super hot.
Yeah, so they got away with this ladder, and from my understanding, I was reading about this company. The company that makes the ladder, they said it's gotten a huge promotion.
Of course.
Because they said this ladder is supposed to be made for moving furniture up and down, floors and shit. That's what it's a heavy duty ladder. So because this company, they saw these thieves using the company, got a major boost in France from the ladders. But it appears, these people got away on motor scooters.
You know, they made y'all security look like Top Flight.
Yeah.
They made the security at the Louvre look like top flight security of the world.
Somebody was able to walk up.
Look,
and
just snatch and grab.
Snatch and grab.
Like,
Okay, so it looks like they have a translation for those French voices. That person that was talking on camera was apparently a security guard, and they were saying they are going to leave, and they are leaving, and it says, damn, there we go, the police.
That's terrible.
What the hell are you securing?
I have no idea.
Mr. Guard?
Top flight security of the world,
They secure
man.
their identity, I guess. They saw everything they did, boy. They were watchdogs. But, yeah, this happened at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday, their time, shortly after the museum opened. So it was already open when these dudes broke in. They smashed an unsecured window and then using disc cutters to open 2 display cases containing the jewelry. They made off with 8 pieces, including an emerald and diamond necklace that Napoleon I gave his second wife, Mary Louise, and a I don't even know how to pronounce this, a diadem, diadem, that once belonged to the Empress Eugenie, wife of Napoleon III. The French media estimated the operation took less than 7 minutes, with the 2 men entering the gallery inside for 3 minutes and 58 seconds. And France's interior minister has more than 100 investigators on the case. And they said this is the most visited museum in the world.
It's the most, yeah.
Yeah, and highly insufficient security camera coverage of the walls of the building. They said there were like certain blind spots the cameras didn't cover. So that's how these people were able to get in and out. But that was 7 minutes, and they got $70+ million worth of jewels. And from my understanding, it's karma because those jewels were like stolen from
they belong to every other country, but that's an inside job.
Of course.
That's inside.
I
Like,
definitely
how do
believe
you
that.
know the exact things to do? Like, I'm sure these places lasered up and stuff like that, but you knew the exact places to go to get what you needed. It's inside. But boy, they made off with a lot of money.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And they made y'all look like fools.
Yeah.
They made y'all look like fools.
Yeah, that ladder was everything. Yeah, because I'm sure they had all exits blocked on the first floor and shit, thinking they were going to... We got them. Just block the exits on the first floor.
Waiting for them to come, and these niggas never show up. Like,
So, yeah, they're gonna find them because that's a lot of jewels.
And I wouldn't. Why? At this time, I think you put something in the jewelry.
Boom, boom.
Like some type of.
I don't think they did.
Like a tracking device.
Yeah, a tracking device. I don't think they did either, but I would just think as expensive.
Yep.
And they said it wasn't insured either.
I don't believe that.
I do.
They have that crown jewel short.
Goods, yeah, you can't insure stolen goods. So yeah, they were stolen from thieves, and they were stolen.
Well, if you ain't got tracking devices on them, you might not get these things back.
Yeah,
because and to your point, you're like, well, they're hot, yeah, but these dudes ain't do it without knowing somebody who would take it.
Of course.
So they've gone from one hand to another already, probably multiple hands by now.
Exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and move off the museum. I wanted to talk about what's going on in the month of November because there are going to be a lot of people with SNAP who are going to lose their SNAP benefits, EBT. And there's been a notice out telling these people that, there's going to be a cutoff in November, come November 1st, and recipients are told to buy shelf-stable food or to go to food banks as the deadline looms. So this is a little different because this is supposed to be affecting nearly 42 million people across the country, and 42 million people each month receive these benefits. And all I've been seeing on my Facebook all for the past 2 weeks since this government shutdown is about these SNAP benefits ending. And a lot of niggas are going to be turning into Nate.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's sad. It's sad in a lot of ways. It's sad because a lot of people depend on these benefits. It's sad because it's the holiday season coming up. That makes it even sadder. Thanksgiving is this month.
And
you know what I'm saying? And Christmas next month.
Yeah.
Like, I hate when we play we're the richest country in the world, and then stuff like this is getting ready to happen. Because that just makes us look like a third world country, and we just be perpetrating and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just say stuff to make the United States look good, and then you get ready to pull some flaw stuff like this, and have all these people going without benefits that you know they need.
And skinning men.
Yeah, and this is relatively new, they said, because as during previous government shutdowns, there was not a lapse in benefits. So this is going to be something entirely new with the government shutdown, is people losing their benefits. And they're saying some state leaders are recommending, of course, to get that non-perishable food. But you might have to use these funds now, because a lot of states said they're suspending benefits. They said this is going to be state funded if the government shuts down and the states don't have the money to supply all this. So they said it's going to be impossible to fill the gap, and there's just no way charitable food networks or the system in the country can provide that much food overnight or quickly. It's going to be an impossible task. So, yeah, this is going to be bad. And they said Pennsylvania has already stopped issuing SNAP benefits. They said October 16th, benefits will not be paid until the federal government shutdown ends and funds are released to Pennsylvania. And other states are following lead. It looks like they said benefits will shut down October 27th in Wisconsin. So SNAP recipients got a letter this week informing them that their remaining funds may not even carry over. So they're going to lose all their benefits from October, and it won't carry over into November. And so there's going to be a lot of fucked up people. But, you know, on the plus side, fellas, and now's the time to shoot your shot on these dating apps.
I don't know if that's on the plus side thing, but I mean,
that's the plus side for you as a man. I mean, it sucks if you want these benefits. I'm not even going to front.
I mean, you right though. Like, yeah, you buying food now, get ready to be the end thing. Like, I'm getting ready to feed you, and then you know what it is. Like that.
Feed me, Seymour.
So maybe this is bad for single moms, but good for family. Just the concept, like, you need a second person in this house to provide. The government is no longer your man. The government broke up with you.
What we were talking about, sucker shit. This some sucker shit here, though.
What's that?
This.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
This some sucker shit here.
I agree, but it's part of the government shutdown.
It is. This what. This
Look,
what y'all voted for.
Congress still get paid.
This is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all voted for. So all this stuff that we're getting ready to go through, this is what y'all voted for.
And this is going to affect 16 million kids going home after school or being home with their caregivers, and there's no lunch and there's no dinner. 16 million kids, which means, that's millions of single moms needing food, money, your attention, your love, your necessity, your resources. This reminds me of that meme. You know, the meme that's been circulating with the, he's just a nerd, baby. And then it's beat it chick. And then she's like, why can't I find a good man? This is going to be that situation. A lot of nerds is going to be getting pussy in November. Yeah. I know I'll be lined up.
We're gonna send positive vibes in the month of November because we don't want this to happen.
This
like
cool.
this is not cool at all.
I don't want to get pussy this way.
Right.
I'll say it. I hate it. I hate this dude. I'll say it. Don't worry about it. I hate this dude.
I don't want to, you know.
Look, I got you. Don't even worry about it. I hate this guy.
I don't want it this way, but
I'll take it though.
I get it.
Get it how you live.
Get it how you know what I'm saying? Get it how you get it.
I have to bust a couple of overtime hours. It's cool. It's cool though. It's cool.
Let's be honest. How many babies are getting made in November because of no SNAP benefits? Because all these niggas ain't pulling out and using rubbers. And she's not in a position to tell you to pull out or use a rubber. It's like, use a rubber. Bye, bitch. Like, no. Okay, take it off. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. But let's go ahead and move off that. I don't want to fuck up my November pussy keeps on talking. I wanted to get into sports. Why?
We're going to do the verses.
Yeah.
We're going
the topic you
the topic that he wanted to discuss it and walked out on.
Oh, yeah.
I could say I didn't see it. But from what I've read, No Limit won. No Limit.
The verses between No Limit and
Cash Money. I read that No Limit had the better performances. I heard Mia X was amazing tonight. I heard she was amazing tonight. I heard Juvie did his thing as usual. You know, expect nothing less from Juvie. But you know, both of them were missing key elements of the groups, like Mystical. Of course, Mystical deserved to be where he's at. So, you know, hey, whatever. And then Cash Money didn't have Wayne. I heard Wayne wasn't there.
God damn.
So, you know, but I still heard it was good. I did hear that Birdman did do a little crashing out at the end, talking about F Turk and stuff like that.
F Turk?
Yeah.
Can somebody explain, what did Turk do? I'm not a Cash Money fan, so I don't know the details of their relationships.
No, I'm not sure.
I know him. Isn't it him and BG weren't like seeing eye to eye or something like that? I don't know what.
BG just came home, so he all good with everybody.
I don't think him and Turk were good. I have to double check that to make sure, but I believe him and Turk were the ones who were having some issues. And then remember they put Turk off the tour. They were doing the tour, and they put Turk off the tour, and now they've just been at it. And like you say, Dub, I don't exactly know why they're going at it, but I know they're going at it.
Okay, so I'm trying to get as much information as I can
while I keep freelancing this. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean you are, but I mean I'm trying to go to my sources, and it seems like Master P didn't play his entire catalog because of something going on with Beats by the Pound, and. Yeah, see, it looks like Master P missed out on the streaming and catalog money because the rights are tied up in court. So it seems like he couldn't play a lot of songs by Beats by the Pound due to legal issues. So a lot of that Dope No Limit shit was Beats by the Pound. So,
it was, yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of songs they couldn't play during the verses. Yeah, and there's a lot of red tape on song clearances and shit like that. They can't just grab a song and play it. There's got to be, you know, legal stipulations and like that. And Turk I'm reading a tweet. It says, Turk just said that Lil Wayne wanted all the hot boys on stage together. That's his only stipulation when it comes to Cash Money shows, and said he knew Lil Wayne wouldn't come to the verses since Turk is not on stage. So allegedly, this is just a tweet I'm reading live. They're saying Lil Wayne wasn't there because Turk wasn't there. And that's what I'm reading up to date as I'm getting this information. And Turk live streamed himself watching the verses, so I probably have to check that out once the show is over. But from my understanding, it sounds like some hood ass shit. And nigga politics. Yeah, nigga politics, and I'm just kind of weirded out I didn't get a chance to see it because I didn't even know what was happening right now.
Right.
But yeah, it does say Mia X represented. She had Kelly Price there with her. And I guess we would have to take a look at it in order for us to form a better opinion.
Did it say if Snoop was there?
Hell no, Snoop ain't there. Because you know doing shit with Glad, nigga.
Or MAGA, one or the other.
Yeah, MAGA Glad.
Like he doing
Gay
something with
Republican.
somebody,
Snoop can't be there. He said that's too many black people for him right now. So yeah, but I mean, it seems like it didn't live up to it. Yeah. Baby says, shout out to Turk, you a little bitch, man, but we gonna fuck with you when we gonna fuck with you. That's what he said.
And we could never be cool again after that. Right. Like that definitely put, if we could have been, we can't after that.
And even Turk said, I'm going to keep it all the way real right now. I think No Limit tore Cash Money's ass up tonight. And he didn't even drop a pause. And nigga been in prison.
I would expect him to say that, though.
Yeah. Well, that's all the information we got at the moment on that because it just happened, 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago? So I'm sure opinions will be flooding by the time we put this clip up. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Y'all want to move to sports now?
Well, New Edition coming in February to Greensboro. I don't know if anybody really cares or not, but I'm going to go see them. I'm going to go see New Edition.
I say you don't believe it.
I'm going to go see New Edition. And it's going to be New Edition, Tony Braxton, and somebody else. I can't remember.
Who, Keith Sweat?
Nah. I don't believe it's Keith Sweat.
New Edition and Tony Braxton.
And it's somebody else going out with them as well.
NBA Youngboy.
Oh.
Look. Look. Oh, Boys to Men.
Okay.
So it's going to be New Edition, Boys to Men, and Tony Braxton. That'll be a nice event.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, it'll be really nice.
Awesome.
All right, so we can get into sports now.
Go for it, because the NCAA was popping, and I know your Gamecocks took a L.
Yeah.
I was watching the game.
We had the game won. They gave the game away.
Yep.
It's all good, though.
Yeah, what happened? Wasn't it over? Did it go to overtime? Yeah, y'all was going up a 6-1 Alabama, and y'all actually held it down till the very end. I was a little shocked. Y'all didn't go in for the kill, but I have to remember it is the Gamecocks.
After the Feds finished with Chauncey, them, could you go check out Shane Beamer? I want to know if Shane, if he not doing no type of betting and stuff like that, because I don't understand us sometimes. I don't understand this. But to be a Carolina Gamecock fan, you don't understand it. It's just is what it is.
Damn sure don't want to be a Buffs fan. I'm looking at this score right now. You got the Utah whooping the shit out of Colorado, 43-0 at halftime.
Ooh,
Yep.
0
halftime.
Yeah,
0.
halftime.
43-0 right now at halftime.
That's true.
Yep. And looks like Bill Belichick, another L by another point. They lost to the Cavaliers.
Oh, Bill
17-16 in overtime. So that sucks.
So they lost last week by the dude fumbling the ball at the 1.
Yeah.
And this week they lose in overtime.
Yeah.
He coming back next year.
Yeah, he coming.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice unless they buying him out.
And it's high.
Yeah. And I know Ole Miss and Oklahoma. Ole Miss won 34-26. I was watching that game.
Yeah.
I didn't think the score was that close. Ole Miss was whooping ass for a very long time. I'm not gonna lie. This week there was no must-see game that I saw, and the only thing I enjoyed Manning,
Arch
Longhorns,
Arch,
Arch Manning. Didn't he get injured? I saw that he was he got fucked up or something. He had to get off the sideline.
Yep, came back. They still came back and won.
Oh, okay. That's
overtime, they was down by 17. They tracked that shit, winning overtime, and they won.
Maybe, and look, Vandy don't want to get this week. Vandy don't want to get this week. Vandy number 10 in the country.
Oh yeah. Puvovich, that's his name. Heisman Trophy candidate. They win 17-10 at home, 7-1. First time since 1946. They are for real.
Guess who the number 2 team in the country? You'll never guess who's the number 2 team in the country.
Who is
Indiana.
That? Yep.
And it's not basketball. And it's not basketball. They say their quarterback for Indiana, best quarterback in the country.
Supposedly.
Yeah, they whooped the shit out of UCLA 56-6.
Same UCLA that upset Penn State.
Yeah.
True.
So they got manhandles.
State got their ass busted 53-34 by Pitt.
Oh.
A&T won. They beat Campbell 28-24. Central loses on homecoming today, 35-16 to Delaware State.
Delaware State.
Is it that where whatchamacallit coach? White out for the Eagles.
Yeah,
Deshaun Jackson coach there. Okay.
Yep. My Miami Hurricanes rebound, beat Stanford 42-7. And yeah, those were
all the games that we're talking about.
Well, now Central had their homecoming this weekend, and I just saw some video of the bowl, and that shit looked My skin got itchy. There was just too many people packed in the bowl. There were thousands that showed up. And I'm glad I didn't go.
A, it's homecoming.
It's
so you know
homecoming.
people are
Them
coming.
beautiful
But
people was out
B,
there. They was out there.
what you call a coach in Delaware State now, so I'm sure there were people out there to see him and stuff like that as well. And then, see, it's homecoming. What better time? Some of the best times I've had have been at homecomings.
Really?
Yes.
I don't even remember the last time I went to
Yes.
Damn, come on, dude.
I
Don't
had
do that.
one of G-Ho's homecomings was the best homecomings I've ever been to. Been to a couple of South Carolina State homecomings. Been to, of course, a couple of Benedict homecomings. Shout out Benedict College. Been to a couple of NCCU homecomings. They were cool. Buddha been to a couple of homecomings. I'm sure he got been to a couple of great ones. I'm sure he been to some great ones. I ain't never got to go to HU. I think he been there. Look, I ain't never got to go to HU.
I've been to a couple of Howard. Yeah.
Diddy parties. Back prime Diddy too. I'm sure that was prime Diddy then.
All black, fucking, that's back when all inclusive shit like that's when I never heard of.
So we can't hear this young man in the background and stuff. He ain't got the mic and everything. Like we got
He just
super mics.
hyping up how dope
Like-
HU
like we can
homecoming
pick
was
him up
back
from
in
all
the
the way
day.
back there.
You know
But
what I'm
in other
saying?
words, he said everything was hype.
Yeah, HU homecoming.
So running down the
Slow
stores, number 2, Indiana blows out UCLA 56-6. Texas A&M, number 3, beats number 20, LSU 49-25. I don't think Brian Kelly gonna survive. They might get rid of his ass. Alabama beats South Carolina 29-22. Oregon beats Wisconsin 21-7. Damn, them points that Wisconsin got was good. Georgia Tech, they are still undefeated. Number 7, beat Syracuse 41-16. Watch out for that quarterback, Haynes King, Heisman Trophy candidate. Ole Miss, number 8, rebound from their loss from last week from Georgia to beat Oklahoma 34.
That's who we get.
26. Gonna bust your ass.
Look, we had LSU, Alabama, and now we get what you call it's now our schedule is crazy. It's not.
No, well.
I'll keep getting your ass whooped, but
Right.
y'all stood a chance.
We playing number 4, number
Y'all
5,
had
number
y'all
6, and number
y'all
7.
had Alabama and y'all fucking gave that game up at home. Y'all had Alabama. Number 10, Vanderbilt. Pavier. Number 15, beat number 15, Missouri. 17-10, Missouri. Try to do a Hail Mary and they stopped at the 1-yard line. Number 11, BYU beat Iowa State 41-27. Texas Tech rebound from their loss from last week. Number 14, 42-0 over Oklahoma State. And North Carolina had a chance to beat number 16, Virginia. Tar Heels lost 17-16. They on a failed two-point attempt. Didn't make it, so they lost. Tar Heels, sorry, try again. 17, Tennessee beat Kentucky 56-34. And another upset today, 18th, South Florida loses to Memphis, which they was upset last week. So they come back this week and they do an upset, And Louisville, number 19, Louisville, Boston College 38-24. One note, I got to mention my Dodgers. They lost last night, got their ass kicked by Toronto Blue Jays 11-4. Came back tonight, Yomamoshi pitcher came back 5-1. We are now tied 1-1 going back to LA, baby.
Okay.
Tomorrow's NFL.
Yes, the NFL is tomorrow. There's no major must-see game.
Damn lie, it ain't.
Who?
Damn Broncos against the Cowboys.
That ain't no major must-see.
That is.
They gonna beat y'all 5-2.
No, they're not. They can't.
He said 5.
Wow,
No, they're 5-2. They're
So
gonna
what?
beat you.
And listen, man, take that lump we gave y'all last week.
That
man.
don't count. We
It
didn't
does
have
count.
none of our fucking.
I don't care. You got professional players on it. Look, I try to.
Y'all were
listen,
playing our secondary.
Y'all ain't trying to hear all that
second-
shit. Y'all ain't trying to hear
Y'all
that
were
shit.
playing none
No,
but
hell no.
backups.
Y'all ain't trying to hear that shit. My Cowboys got injury and shit. Y'all was talking about had the people on the field. You got a roster.
We were missing
You got a
two
roster?
major skill positions.
I'll be
Hey.
surprised if the Cowboys win tomorrow. I'm not going to.
What you mean be surprised?
Exactly
We
what I
got
said.
the number one scoring offense
They're
in
the
the
number-
league.
they're the number
Dak
one
has
or
not-
number two
Dak
defense
on
in
a
the league.
3-game streak, throwing 3 touchdowns with no interception. If Dak able to turn his team around and get it be winning, he'll be in talks of the most valuable player of the league.
But y'all aren't winning though.
We
Y'all
are
have-
winning. What you talking about?
Y'all-
We
how
are
many ga-
we are 3-1. We are a half game behind y'all. What are you talking about?
Y'all haven't won 2 games in a
We
row
are. I
all
don't care.
year. What do
y'all
you mean
lost.
y'all
What
are
you
winning?
mean? We are still a half game behind the Eagles. What we
Why
talking
are you
about?
a half game behind us? Because
what?
we bust y'all head.
It don't. No, you ain't bust our heads. Y'all got it. Y'all.
Is there an L next to the Cowboys when the
You
Eagles
said
play?
you bust our heads, and you first said y'all was gonna blow us out, but then we ain't gonna go there. All I know is we are half game behind the Eagles
because we beat y'all,
and we beat the Giants, which they beat y'all ass. Right? Okay.
So
then.
what does that have to- we beat y'all? Head up.
Because you don't understand when it comes to tiebreakers and down at the end of the year, who that shit counts.
And don't worry about it. The Giants get what they got coming.
That tie, that little famous tie, yeah, that motherfucker gonna hurt some people's asses
The
too.
Giants get what they got coming tomorrow. They better believe that.
I don't think so. Now I think they gonna get their face back, especially how they let that game get away from them last week and lose that game. They let 30-something unanswered points
33 points in
and in
one
fourth quarter.
That's crazy.
I ain't I was just saying, how do you give a third in the I can understand college, high school, but in the NFL,
That's bad time management.
yeah, in
That's
NFL,
horrible. That's horrible.
How
time
do you
management.
give up 33 points in one quarter?
You could go 3 and out the whole quarter. The whole
All you gotta
quarter.
do is run the ball, run the ball. I formation dive right. I formation dive left. I don't care if they tackle your ass, the clock
If
still
they were going to
runs.
fire the ball, that was that game because there's no way the clock management should let you.
Man, they got fined for tampering Jackson Dart with that concussion protocol a couple weeks ago. Dayball got hit with a $200,000 fine, as well as the damn
Your boy
the
back
Giants
this
got
week?
hit.
Your boy back this week?
No,
or
he ain't
hurt?
playing. He
Oh,
out.
wow. But the wide receivers are back. I
Yeah,
saw.
both of the wide receivers back. Mariota's starting, so they got y'all got Kansas City. That's an L. Yeah, that's an L.
Where y'all
That's
play?
an L.
It's Monday night and they're playing in Kansas City.
That's an L.
No.
That's an L.
Kansas City ain't Kansas City.
Kansas
this year.
City. They got Rashid Rice back. They got Rashid Rice back off his 6-game suspension. They exploded.
You didn't see them last week?
No, because we were busting their ass. That's why he didn't see it.
Yo.
He was shell shocked with that pick 6 going back the other way.
I'm gonna tell you how the Kansas City game where's the Raiders went last week. The Raiders had 12. No, they had 3 first downs all game.
Mm-hmm.
They had 3 first downs all game. Kansas City had 31.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous stats.
Listen, dog.
31-0.
Y'all got a timely Kansas City that's on the ups now. Since now they got all their receiving core back.
I'm gonna say this. I'm so glad we played them already. I'm so glad we got the Chiefs out.
I know that's right.
Jesus. Now we got to deal with the NFC North.
No, you got to deal with them Giants tomorrow. Don't overlook them Giants. They bust your ass by 14 points. So don't disrespect them.
They did.
Don't sit here and talk about another game ahead. You better focus on them damn scatterboo scat all on y'all asses. 3 touchdowns that game. So don't play. Jackson Dart, he did his thing. So
All right.
now,
what's the lineup for tomorrow? Who playing tomorrow?
Well,
yeah, I know the first game starts at 9 with the first game.
They're back over there again. Oh,
my bad. I was reading that wrong. So the first game starts at 1 p.m. with the 49ers at the Texans. 49ers are 5-2. Texans are 2-4.
CJ Stroud is struggling.
Yeah,
It's not his
Stroud
fault.
is struggling bad.
It's not his fault.
It kind of is his fault.
The offensive coordinator. And the offensive line's not blocking for it. If you can't protect the quarterback, he can't stand up right. He can't look good.
True, you're right.
So now look, everybody was talking about how good he looking. Y'all shitting on Bryce. Now look, it's the table. My how times change. Look, niggas talking about this nigga shit. fair weather fans.
What
That's
your
why
boy
I'm like,
Stephen A. say it's fluid. We went for
it's
Bryce.
fluid.
We
No.
went for Bryce and CJ
Oh
now.
shit, y'all niggas, get the hell. Look, y'all praise like, look, told y'all, should have got CJ Stroud.
I'm gonna tell you who we don't dump on, who we kind of should, and that's your boy, the number 1 pick in the draft. We don't ever really say nothing about Cam.
Oh, you can't. Cam getting a pass because of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Cam getting a pass, even though they fired the coach. You know what I'm saying? So coach is out, and I don't know what to say on that, but
keep it a buck. We asked.
Who else we got, dog?
Okay. Second game is going to be between the Bears and the Ravens. Bears are 4-2. Ravens 1-5.
Can I say this real quick?
Lamar not playing.
Shador would have got to play another week. I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, everybody got to play now but Shador. Kenny Pickett got to play. Tyler Huntley gets to play. Gabriel gets to play. Everybody played in the NFL.
They're intentionally not allowing Shador to play. Because did you see the injury report for Cleveland? They bring it.
Deshaun Watson back?
No. No. Brian Zappi has been elevated from the practice squad to he's right behind Shador because they're saying Shador is probable because of back. I'm like, how this man got all these damn injuries and he hasn't played since the second preseason game? Like
going hard in practice.
Listen, they don't touch the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks don't get tackled. All he doing is throwing damn routes and shit like that. The worst he can do is throw interception.
All right, what's next? My bad.
Okay, so after that game, we have the Bills at the Panthers in Charlotte. So the both teams, 4-2 Buffalo Bills, 4-3.
Bryce ain't running out.
No, Dalton is starting.
Dalton's starting the ball.
I like Carolina.
Yeah, I think
it'd be interesting if Carolina could pull this one
like
out.
Carolina.
They have a winning record.
Bills is on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah.
This be interesting. I think, you know what? I'm going to go with Carolina, too. The Red Rocket good for one game.
Yeah.
The Red Rifle
Why
good
don't
for
you
one
have
game.
faith in your squad?
My squad's the Eagles, but, you know, my second squad. But the Panthers, like, the Bills are going to – they're going to win again. I just hope it's not this week.
You got the 1-6 Dolphins against 3-3 Falcons. Your boy is starting. Penance is not. He's
who?
Who's the backup?
Backup is
Cousins.
Cousins about to start because Kirk is about to start. Kirk about to start. He started.
Hold on, but Tua going to be starting too though.
Yeah, Tua still starting. Well, yeah, we gotta talk about Tua, man. This nigga here, boy. Hey, listen. Stop talking to him. You're gonna call out your coach. You see, this is why we went to reports when he got when Flores got fired, talking about how he was tough and mean. I'm like, nigga, you had Nick Saban. Nick Saban talk shit, get all up. I know
probably called you nigga.
Exactly. I know Nick done got up in your shit. So then they give you a coach, Mike McDaniels, perfect for you. You see, so laid back. Yep. He's a player's coach, and look at you shitting on him.
Get ready, get him fired.
You shitting on him. You about to get hit. You're a coach killer in the NFL, and you shitty. Then you gonna call out your damn teammates. They come out and throw not one, not two, but 3 interceptions. Gonna talk about, I'm 6'1" and I can't see over the line. Bitch, did you say that shit when they gave you that damn check? You just been talking too much. Lack of leadership. You're airing your business. You're airing the team business out on the out of the field. You about to get the whole coaching staff and GM fired because of your sorry ass, and they're gonna be looking to get rid of your ass.
They should bench you. They should start whatchamacallit.
Yes, but I like the Falcons.
Yeah, I like the Falcons.
The Falcons it is.
You got 0-7 Jets against 3-4 Bengals.
The Jets get on the board this week.
But guess who's starting though? But guess who's starting?
Yeah, whatchamacallit?
Fields.
Oh, Fields is starting.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor not.
The Jets ain't getting. The Jets ain't getting on the board this
and
week.
you got the vet, old Flacco. He gonna be out there tossing that bitch about 305 touchdowns because he just throwing it. So yeah,
it's Justin Fields.
Yeah, his career.
I wanted to really be a Justin Fields fan, but now I'm like,
his career is over. Bro. He ain't gonna be no star after this year. He ain't gonna be no more star.
He wasn't that bad on the Steelers. Why is he so shitty now?
I don't know. It's just like he been putting up some awful ass.
Wasn't Justin Fields at the Bears first though?
Yeah, he went Bears first.
He was shitty there.
No,
he got
that's
to the
because they went
Steelers.
through multiple. They went through multiple regimes when he was there.
You're right, but he
And then
was
by the
still.
time, but by the time they got rid of him, there's like Eberflus. That's who we got for defense. Like, come on, bro, Eberflus. Like, really? So he got an opportunity again to do something. If he doesn't do nothing, and this is what Tyron Taylor is not playing, it's over with. His career is over with for a starting. So, but I like the Bengals though in that game.
Yeah, cool. All right, so after that, the Giants at the Eagles in Philly.
We're winning by 14
Giants.
tomorrow.
I'm going for the Giants.
We're winning by 14 tomorrow.
I could see the Giants upsetting.
AJ ain't playing either.
We don't need him.
Yes, you do.
And they crying.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
They all crying. The whole Eagles, they crying.
Yes, you do. You need him. You need him because y'all not Saquon ain't running wild. Saquon is not running wild. AJ, the 2 games y'all play, AJ looked like a all pro receiver.
So what did
Multiple
Devontae look like?
He was good.
He was
all right.
good. He
did
had
all right.
183 yards.
You're right, but AJ was the main focal point. He was getting he was playing bully ball.
Okay. We'll see.
All right, so I like the Giants.
Okay, so after that, we have the Browns at the Patriots in New England. Browns are 2-5.
Patriots
are 5-2.
Patriots.
Yo, Drake May, if you haven't got to see this boy play yet, you might want to check this guy out. I mean, if you're from North Carolina, you probably seen him play in college and stuff like that.
But college ball and pro ball is totally different.
But he's just as exciting.
I know that, but
he's dope.
But it's totally different. He's more exciting now in the pros than he was at Carolina. In my opinion.
Drake May he's nice. He's nice.
But I like the Patriots that game. They go 6-2. They're gonna beat the Browns, and the calls gonna keep getting louder. Shador.
They say they're gonna put him in by week 12, week 13. That's what
the season's going to be lost by then.
Of course.
Right.
What did you think?
They put him in now. He could save.
He still save it. He still can save it.
Yeah, don't be hating. But we're going to go to the 4 o'clock games because the
No, you still got one more.
Who?
You got you did 49ers 5-2.
We already did that. That was the first game.
Yeah. I got the 49ers too.
Yeah. So the 4 o'clock games, we got the Bucks at the Saints in New Orleans. Bucks are 5-2, Saints are 1-6. So obviously the Bucks.
No, I'm Rattler plays for the Saints, but I'm gonna pick the Bucks, especially. But Mayfield ain't play that
Why
good.
even mention him?
But Mayfield ain't play that good the other night.
Of
Monday
course,
was it
they,
Monday?
They played against Detroit, and then on top of that, his main receiver got a broken collarbone.
Yeah, he's out too.
He's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Mike Evans is gone.
Yeah, I mean Ibuka, he's candidate for
Can the
Rookie
Saints
of the
win
Year.
that game?
Huh?
Can the Saints win the game?
No.
Okay.
Bucks defense.
Okay. Well, in addition to the Bucks game, we have Titans at the Colts.
Colts.
Colts are 6-1. Titans are 1-6.
Daniel
Cam Ward is gonna fucking lose the ball again because that's his theme.
It's more about Daniel Indiana Jones more than Cam Ward.
Yeah.
It's more about Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones is a beast right now.
He is. He's looking really good.
After that, we have the Cowboys at the Broncos in Denver.
Cowboys.
I like the Broncos.
Of course, y'all niggas gonna say that, but the Cowboys.
Clearly they're the better
Cowboy. You think so? Will we a better team will beat y'all? Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
Cowboy.
we were injured.
You have a 53-man roster in the practice squad. I don't want to hear that. That's what rosters is for.
I was bitching about injuries.
You right, and y'all didn't
Eagles
get,
beat y'all.
and you right, and you didn't even allow me to get away with it.
I
either.
can't
So
wait
hold
to
that.
see
Stand on
Surtain
it.
versus CD. That's what I can't wait to see.
Can't wait for who?
Surtain versus CD.
Okay,
That's good.
We
Yeah,
got
you-
another beast over there too, Pickens. Now, don't
We
forget
gonna
about
see.
him.
And they got boys that are come
They
get
ain't got
Dak.
nobody stick picking.
Well, we're going to see. This is going to be an interesting game.
Pickens playing amongst.
Dak ain't had no pressure
We
really
got
put
the
on him this
number one
year.
scoring offense. Dak 3-game streak with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's in the MVP race. We got the number one scoring offense. Our defense just need to have 3 to 5 stops in the game, and we can win. There it is.
All right, so the night game, the 8:20 game is going to be the Packers at the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
I like the Packers.
Give me the Steelers.
Yeah,
A-Rod looking good.
That can go either way.
Did you look at them Steelers the last time they played? Yeah, that's what Joe Flacco was airing it out on their asses.
But Aaron coming with a little get back for you. Aaron didn't forget I used to play here.
You're right, but if the Steelers can't stop,
they're playing in Pittsburgh.
Oh, then yeah, I'm
you
beat
right.
you in my
If the
new
Steelers
house.
defense can't stop nobody, I mean, what that mean?
We'll see. I like Pitt.
You forgot. Oh, you forgot about the wild card, Micah. You forgot about Micah. Micah, the game record. Yeah, he just coming off a 3-game sack. Just the last week, 3 game sacks. He had 3 sacks in 1 game last week. Yeah, Micah, the game record. That's the wild card in that. That's why I like the Packers.
Cool, and then there's the Monday night game. My Commanders at the Chiefs in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Commanders.
Of course, you ain't got no choice. You know.
Look, Buddha got his face like, boy, Kansas City gonna wear that ass out. Monday night, boy, listen.
I said my squad, not the Giants.
Yeah, that's my. If they were playing in Washington, and
they still beating them, but they're playing in Washington.
Without whatchamacallit, I'm going.
They got Rashee Rice back,
without Jaden Daniels, I'm Mariota. He's a decent quarterback, but he's not Jaden Daniels.
Right.
He's not. So we'll see.
Okay. This week was the start of the NBA season, the regular NBA season, and I got Wemby as my MVP this year.
He looks so unreal when he plays.
Well, guess what? You can't forget about my boy Luka. 2 games in a row over 40-something points. He had over 90, over 80. 2 games. First game he had like 43. Last night he had about like 45. You feel?
And he's still number 2 to Shea.
I'll say this: this is the best start the NBA's had in years.
Yeah,
as in players and stuff like
First 2 games going to overtime. They win both. The first one they went up against Houston and Kevin Durant, and they won in overtime. Then they won last night overtime. Knicks looking real good out there in the East. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, but Wemby, yeah, he's that.
Yo, Wemby is unreal.
I'm a fan of his. I'm a fan of that young cat.
And I did this. I started this the other day. I don't know if y'all feel the same way I do, but I can't watch a whole NBA game no more.
Why?
I can.
I can probably watch the last 5, 6 minutes.
You're not a fan.
Right.
I might not be a fan like that.
Okay, so if you're a fan, you watch.
I can watch a whole football game from start to finish.
Basketball, same
you
thing.
like football more than basketball.
Niggas be dunking and shit, 3-pointers, shaking ankles and shit like that. I
I
love
watch
football.
the whole game, bro. Unless it's boring or a blowout. I mean,
right? Yeah, unless they ain't getting blown. And even 20-point leads is not even safe.
And
in
the Hornets started out with a win this season.
Yeah.
That was very. I was with it, even though it was against the Nets. But
yeah, it's the Nets, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
they ain't
get
got nobody
excited.
on there. They ain't got nobody on your team. I'm just sorry, like the Nets don't have nobody. Like who's on your team?
Buddha teams.
Nobody's on the Nets. Nobody.
What's the name from Michael Porter? Michael Porter Jr. on there.
That's your star player,
Cam. What's his name? Cam. What? Yeah, Cam Thomas.
Don't even know.
Hold on.
Maga Porter Jr. is your star.
You just told me that Michael Porter Jr. is your star player, and I'm getting ready to take y'all.
Y'all niggas.
Hey, he's an NBA. He's an NBA champ.
But on Denver, he was what the fifth option. Somewhere around there.
The championship run, he was third option.
Gordon just dropped 50. Now I'm saying Gordon was the third option.
Because Gordon took over the third option last year. During the championship run, Porter was the third option.
But yeah, the NBA is definitely going to be exciting this season. What's going on with Bron?
He's chilling. He was on the side. He was sitting on the sideline repping his son's college jersey and stuff. He chilling.
Mm-hmm. I did see. I didn't mean to jump off real quick, but I did see Bryce was on the court the other night, and he was not looking that great.
I don't know because I went to sleep last night. It was last night they played.
Oh, I'm talking. It wasn't the game I saw last night. It was his first game. He plays in Arizona, I believe.
Oh, you talking about the youngster? Oh.
Yeah, Bryce James.
Oh, my bad.
Bryce. Yeah.
You say he look good? I mean, it's his first game, dog. Come on.
I think he had 4 points.
Okay. How many minutes? How many
18
shots?
18 minutes.
Okay. How many shots?
I can't remember how many shots,
so
but that's 18 minutes, bro.
No, because it all depends on what his role on the team. He might not be the first or second scoring option.
And he's a freshman, right?
Right.
He's a freshman.
Unless he gonna be a projected top 10.
That just lets you know how amazing LeBron was coming out of school. Like this, like it puts into perspective every time. Like, and what you call had a great game for a rookie. VJ for the Sixers.
Just jump around. Yeah. Go ahead.
But no, like
He
I was just bringing that up
posterized
because-
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
VJ Ashcombe?
Yeah.
He's going
He
to be a beast.
posterized Jaylen Brown.
He's Cooper Flag ain't your rookie of the year. I know that. No. Especially when we beat him. Kaishan George and the Wizards, boy. We
Right now,
yeah. We beat the Mavericks last night.
right now, my early favorite.
VJ.
Yeah.
You can say it with a little bit more conviction. Go ahead, say yeah. You can say it like you mean it.
Yeah, it might be Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, yeah. He all right.
And I heard Harper's not.
Cooper Flag can't be.
He's not a point guard.
Exactly. That's why he can't be rookie
He's
of the year
playing-
because he
playing
can't
out-
play point
Well, it's
guard.
only it's just only until January till Kyrie.
So
gets
Kyrie
back.
come back, then what do you do with him?
Nah,
Well,
they ain't even
no.
gonna-
What
he
they
ain't gonna last that long as
what
a
they
point
going to
guard.
do is they gonna have to insert Daniel Russell as a starting point guard. He's D'Angelo.
What are you going to do with Cooper then? Do you still keep him in the rook?
He got to come off the bench.
He got to. No, he ain't come off the bench. He got to go to the 2 or the 3.
What? You gonna put him at the 2? You just got this boy all out of damn position.
Look,
He damn sure ain't the point guard.
That's right. So they going. He's a slashing 2, slashing 2 or 3.
Yeah,
He ain't playing no 5 because you know that 4 is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis ain't playing no 5. That's what they got. So they got to either put him at a 2 when they go their big lineup, a 2.
Clay still the 3?
I think Clay come off the bench.
No, Clay is a better player at the moment. Than
I'm
Cooper.
not. No, what I'm saying is I think they had based off
They had Clay starting that shooting guard.
last night because the first night he did start. First
Clay ain't
night.
coming off the bench. He's still good enough to start.
But if they try, they until they get that point guard down, he had
Cooper's coming off the bench if somebody got to come off the bench.
Well, I think they had.
Isn't bad. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
he's
that's
a rookie.
great person to bring off the bench.
Yeah, I get
And
what
he's
you're
on a
saying.
championship contending squad. So, I mean, he got
He
in.
started the first game. I ain't see last night, so I can't
I
speak.
think
on.
he started point guard last night too.
Yeah.
So they're gonna put D'Angelo Russ. I think they're gonna have to insert but they trying to save D'Angelo for second unit. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't get this point guard experiment with Cooper Flag right, he gonna have to go to starter.
What you thought of KD's first game?
He did all right.
Yeah. They represent.
They had a chance to win. He
I
got
like that
fouled
lineup.
out.
They got the
Sengun,
tallest
yeah,
lineup.
Yo, Sengun ball
Sen-
like that?
Yeah, he been balling like that. I don't know where you been.
Right. Sengun has been all pros for the last 2 years.
Sengun need to be first option. The way he was putting buckets down the other night.
KD,
Nah, you can't
know
put
the
him on
Grim
KD.
Reaper is always first option.
Yeah.
Ja looked good too.
He's second. Now Sengun is second option.
Yeah.
What did you think of Zion? Have you seen him play yet?
Yeah, I saw him yoke on Wembanyama and then get his shit blocked 5 times, was it? I mean, Zion looked good. Zion, it's never been an issue with him on the court. It's just him staying healthy. That's always been Zion's issue. When he's on the court, he produces. So it's never been an issue about him not producing. It's just about him being healthy and being on the floor. That's really Zion's issue. I don't ever recall him being that much of a disappointment when he played. It's just been the disappointment in him not playing. So, I mean, if he can stay healthy all year, he's a legitimate star. He was a star before all this shit.
Facts.
So, you said your MVP is Wemby. My MVP is going to be Anthony
Edwards.
Yes. I
got
think this is the year. Luka's a good pick too. Luka's definitely a good pick.
Lakers got to do something in order for Luka to win. Luka can't have all these stats and them niggas be like
getting
the play.
Same thing for Wemby. Same thing for any of them.
Spurs got a squad though.
They got.
Wait till the Aaron get off.
Yeah, they did.
Spurs got a squad.
They're the next up and coming.
Like,
OKC.
And they got a rookie.
If I'm looking at
Got
placement,
Alien Center.
if I'm looking at placement right now, the Lakers are not top 4 in the West.
No, they're not.
They might not be top 6.
Like they'll be in the play-in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see them as more playing right now as the
disrespect.
Unless
as the
LeBron
lineup is constituted, and your boy don't start playing harder.
So outside of Houston, OKC, and Denver,
San Antonio's
going
They're
to be a problem.
young.
It don't matter. Minnesota.
We just
Golden State.
We just bust their ass last night. We lost to Golden State the first night.
Like the West kind of thick.
Those two teams, those last two teams, we 1-1. We beat one of them and lost to the other.
Okay.
And this is without our other star,
Who did
LeBron.
Phoenix beat? Phoenix won their first game. The Suns beat somebody, and I was like, they're
No.
they've only played 2 games or 3, but I was like, the Suns might be left for dead this year, but I was surprised they even won. So I think the West, for the Lakers specifically, is going to be a little bit tougher. LeBron might change all of this. LeBron might, LeBron come back and change the whole dynamics of it, but DeAndre Ayton just is underperforming. He's just underperforming. I've always had a lot of stock in him,
He's
too.
still trying to find he going to get it.
I've always had a lot of stock in DeAndre Ayton, but he's never really come through like that. Like,
he
should be more of a beast, and he's not a beast.
Everybody trying to figure out their role, and then I'm sure as he keep getting acclimated with the team, they're gonna push him and do more. He's there for double doubles, block shots, rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Give in 5 to 10 points. He ain't there to score like no 20 and 10 type shit.
Well, that's the NBA. Y'all got anything else y'all want to cover?
Nah. I will say this. It's the Halloween weekend. Halloween's coming up on Friday. Be mindful.
Safe.
These people be out here and they get crazy over the Halloween season. You know what I'm saying? They're going to celebrate Halloween all weekend because it's on a Friday, like I said. So you could expect them to celebrate it Saturday as well and possibly Sunday. Just be mindful. That's all I got to say.
Comment, like,
share,
subscribe. We try and hit that 10K mark by the end of the year. Come on, tell a friend, tell a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a good 2 hours, 48 minutes, y'all.